Hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. It would be wonderful if we could get bananas in chat. Oh, we got them from Becca, End of Void Wolf, letting me know that we're live. I feel like I've forgotten something during the setup. Gosh, such a familiar feeling. What is it that I've not done? I know I've got something wrong. Let me know. Site must have been broken somewhere. Cool Gamer 101 YT, thank you so much for 6 months. YoX, it's been a while since I caught a stream. How are you? I am good. I'm exhausted in the sort of way where like you got energy, but you've just had like such a different out of the normal day that like you just want your brain to turn to mush, you know? I had one of these the other day and all I could do was just like put on a movie, which I don't normally do, right? When I got time in the evening to get stuff done. The Black Ranger PL, thank you ever so much for your 86 months. That is summoning the old Evil X into the chat. Yeah, I just needed that, like, I had that, sorry, I needed it on that day. I had that feeling today. And I was just thinking about it. Like, I'm glad I got a stream, actually, because it gives you something to focus on. You know, rather than just sit there and do nothing. But yeah, I'm in a very, it kind of like just exhausted in a good way. Just had a wonderful weekend, and your brain sort of needs to turn the gears back into your regular routine. And sometimes when you've got a few hours, you know, it just doesn't happen that way. Here's something I did, by the way. I set up the filters for this, our living chest, which I realized is like one of the least common ones. Oh, we renamed that too. Red was ornate. We need to rename this. Ornate. My goal for today's stream, by the way, is to like try and just raid, and get the system up and running. And you know, when I was making those plans, I kind of forgot something important, and that is that. Look at this. Look at this. Ooh, we need to get this list sorted, right? With all these items for our filter, and it takes a minute to do. So maybe while people tune in at the beginning of the stream here. Maybe that's what we'll work on first of all, just sort of hanging out, chatting, while I set these things up. Some of these look super rare, but I'll throw them in anyway if we've got room for them. I've left out all the random rolls, they'll just get filtered somewhere else, I guess. You can eventually combine the pouches and get a bigger one, says Luxy. That is good to know, that is awesome. So the next step is to then open this. Come into here, and I think we save eventually. I'm not sure if you click anything first, but then you want to do the drag and drop. Now you can't actually, like, drag from that side, unfortunately. And I want to keep them in the same order, just for like organizational reasons, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do here. Put in the scraps next. Then we got Vault Dust. And I will search for that thing. Is that it? Vault Dust? Yep. Wild Focus. Just probably easy just to type in the name, right? One by one. You should also make a scavenge pouch for scavenger items, says Chaos System. I saw one of those tips on the comments. By the way, to the peeps out there on the second channel, commenting on the videos, thank you. I'm reading those comments. I appreciate the tips. My issue is, like, most of the time, I read them at the wrong time. I need to like read them before I do a stream. I'm still very much in this habit of like marching through everything that I do. And sometimes it's better just to like be relaxed, do things slow, and let like incidental things arise. Vault Nugget. Where is it over here? Is it... It's changing colour, so it's eluding me. I genuinely don't feel like I'm seeing it. So gold, refined, yeah, these are... That one? Is it changing colour? It is! It is changing colour very slowly. It still managed to elude me. I guess we've got more nuggets here. AI Free is excited to finally be watching live. Cool, good to have you. Good to have you. Chromatic and then chromatic steel. Chromatic iron. Chromatic steel. Then we got some raw magnite. This stuff is used to make magnets, I think. Then we've got the steel plate. Is it the steel plate? I think they're volt plating. Kind of assumed the name there. Then you got your ornate chest scroll. Then we got a couple of focuses. So if I just try focus, might work that way. Oh wow, there's loads of different things here. Amplifying is the one. Nullifying is the other. That's the one right next to it. Then a Volt Trinket. I don't know what these are yet. I had a video on my list explaining what they are to watch, but I haven't got around to it yet. And then more focuses, actually. Oh yes, I see them, I see them. So you got that one. Then this one. Then the other side. Then the swirly. Now, the other thing is, like, what goes in these ones here? Apparently I deleted a nugget. Oh dear, yeah, I overwrit one. That would be the chromatic steel, I think. Just chuck it in there then. More items sharp later. Okay. But yeah, what's the tip for setting these things up with this now? You can have Vault Gear go there. True, true, yeah. Maybe just leave it alone for now. Let's remember to save. Wow, okay. And then we've got our last pouch, which is for the brown one. The brown one is it wooden? What do we always... What's a really common item we pick up? Driftwood, right? Which can be used to make all sorts of stuff, I've learned. Wooden chest. Right, so next on our list, let's go over here and just quickly remove all of that. And I guess one of these wouldn't fit. Kind of feels to me like, why pick up these things? Let's let them fall into our inventory and throw them away. Crappy Toast, thank you so much for 21 months, my dude. Is it rabbit hole time? Not today. Today it's going to be like Vault, Vault, Vault. I just want to finish setting up my pouches, and then we're going to just keep running the vaults at this point and picking up the loot. Morberic 77, thank you for 52 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Don't save all pouches in the same slot or it will override. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Please don't. Wait. What does that mean? Because I've saved this one in slot 1, right? But then this one's saved in slot 1? Oh. Oh, okay. Let's say we go like slot 2. Save. Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it happen. So this one here that we just set up. We'll save that as slot 1 then. Or maybe slot 3? Yeah. I get it, I get it. Then we've got a backpack that's on us. This one might need to be reconfigured then, I think. Right, like maybe abandon this one. Yeah, I think we'll abandon this one. Because it's our like general one. I think that's the way we're supposed to set it up. So like there it is, there it is. No? Do that first. Yeah, that looks like it. Okay, cool. So that's just our generalized one. So the last one we're setting up today is this wooden one, right? And then I had it. Driftwood. Yeah, driftwood, that's the one. Okay, so come into here. So like let's skip books and bread. We do need to collect iron, I guess. Skip the torches. And we still want driftwood. That's used like for a lot of stuff. Then we're going to skip the scaffolding and sticks. Although sticks can be used for fuel. Maybe we'll still collect those. And then that is our last one to be configured. So I guess the trick is when we save to just scroll to something different. Right. How can I goof up your name like I do with Ben? Says Rustuk. Rustuk, that's the name I'm probably messing up, right? Just have a go at messing it up. Say it wrong. Basically, if you somehow lose the pouch, it allows you to replace the filters instantly. Yes, yes, that would be it if you lost the pouch. Right. Your pickup ability, your pickup priority is backpack, then top left in inventory. So don't leave an unfiltered pack on your back or it'll fill up. Okay. I see what you're saying. The unfiltered one that I've currently got is the first priority. So maybe we'll change the first priority to this since it seems to be the most common. Okay, so like there's some vanilla stuff first with Shulker Shell. The iron nugget. Then we got netherite scraps, which we get in the other one. We're just going to have some that overlap like that, I think, until I learn more about it. Vault dust. That's another point. Maybe what I could have done is just, you know, one slot for everything. Backpack by backpack. But then some items you end up with more of as you do the raiding and stuff. But maybe you let that help you configure it organically. Like raw carbon, I'm pretty sure we get a silly amount of. So perhaps we treat one of our other ones like an overflow. Something like that. It's all to be learned about. Inventory management. That's not what I wanted to sign up for when I played Vault Hunters. Like, I wanted to get my mind away from things like inventory management. Yet it seems to be, in this game, you just can't escape it. There's those Vault Diamonds. Then we got Knowledge Essence. Got a noise in the ear as well. Oh, and by the way, I've still got a bit of a tickly voice. Everstrew, thank you so much for 24 months, my dude. It's been an excellent 2 years in this wonderful community. Here's to many more. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate your support. Oh, you need to make a scavenger pouch if you want. Just make a filter with all the scavenger items. Yes, okay, yeah, another one to get around to, right? We'll see how we go. That's silk. I know that one now. And then Vault Essence, maybe? Yep. Getting familiar with this stuff. Vault Plating. Yeah, I was going to say, because I've been sick in the week. Not in a terrible way. Just a bit under the weather for one day. But then I knew it was going to be one of these things that lingered. And I was kind of just like bunged up. You know, I was sort of over it, but there was like snot and phlegm. And to the point where, you know, you could... I know this is disgusting, but come on, like we're all human, okay? Everyone poops. Get over it. Just had like an insane amount of snot in my nose, right? Like I wasn't sneezing crazy or anything, but it was just building up there and you had to like blow it out. Kind of feel like I'm over that now, but I've still just got this like slight tickle in the throat that seems to crop up when I start talking a lot. So, or not even that actually. Like it's almost a little bit like a chesty cough at times. I don't know, but you know I'm going to be streaming for 3 hours, which might aggravate it a little. So I got some water here. So I also got a hot bevy, which I really need to start sipping on. Especially as we're about to crash into a vault. Okay, inscription piece. Then we go down to save and we scroll up to 4 and save there. Cool. That's nice that you can just sort of scroll to the top and then be like, okay, that's a new one. Okay, so when it comes to priority now, this is going to be our number 1. This one actually holds like extra stacks, so it's going to be like picking up all the excess stuff. But those two will go first. Cool. Right, over here, chuck those things in, and then we just got to get ourselves set up and ready to go. Right, I need to drink some of this hot bevy, you know? You do sound better, says Ye Old Envelope, thank you. You just sound a little clogged up. Yeah, it's still there in the voice, of course. I had to do some recording the other day when I was all bunged up, and although I was doing my best to like keep my enunciation good and all that stuff, like that bunged up sound was still coming through, and I was trying to just like put my finger on what is it like, what is it about the voice that's different that lets you know someone's bunged up or not? I can't describe it, right? But it's there. We all know what it sounds like. It's just one of those things. And maybe someone could like. Oh, did I do that right? Isn't it? Wait, am I doing this the wrong way around? I think I might have. Wait, did you shift it in there, take them out, and then shift K, right? It was doing them like one stack at a time for a second. Wait, it still is. I thought it was shift K, right? And it would do all of them? But it's only doing... Oh man, I don't know what's changed or what I'm doing wrong or misremembering. Something slightly different there. Missed the last couple of streams for uni, so glad I managed to catch up in time for some more Vault Hunters. Oh yeah. Awesome. Thanks for checking out the VODs and catching up. I know loads of you are watching it over there and following what's going on. Sounds nasally, says Baster Aporosis. You might be onto something there. It does maybe make you a little more nasal. Yeah, that might just be it, actually. Right, what's the other thing that we take in with us? Oh, okay, it's starting to come back to me. That thing, for sure. We take in this food instead of that food. I think I might put those that way around now. We did have golden apples down here, but I've learned they aren't necessary. So that's where the vault crystal was. So now, like, there's going to be a slot free here. I don't really know what to put there, so I'll probably just do something like that once we're in the vault. This one, by the way, isn't special. We also don't know what we need for the next one yet, but we're not going to find out just yet. Want to run these vaults. A little bit of the voice naturally comes through the nasal cavity, and if it's inflamed, it alters how much gets through than the usual, is my guess. That sounds even smarter right there. Taking it to the next level. Apples are also hella expensive to craft unless they change that. Well, we can't use them in the vault, so maybe that's what's changed. The mucus in your nose and sinuses changes the way your voice resonates inside your skull, so your voice sounds different. Another wonderful explanation, I think, right there. That's the most logical one to me. Oh man, that's a really nice decaf. Woo! Right. Am I ready? I'm not sure that I'm ready, peeps. What are we doing? What's the objective? Oh my god. Double check some things. Double check. Yeah, we're going to level 24. That's one of the reasons we're running vaults at the moment, is just to get leveled up. If we head back here... Let's see. Bounty. Ah, right. Good thing. Oh. I wouldn't mind doing a round of mining. That's something we haven't got a backpack for yet. Kill horde mobs. If I click on it, it tells me which ones the horde are. Okay, drowns and husks, piglins. That strikes me as being relatively straightforward. We would probably encounter some. The first one is Wutoid ore. Laminar ore entities, I will see what chat thinks. I mean, like, I like the idea of getting the bounties quickly. So, yeah, if we get one of these, we're just mining loads of that. It's also the most generic one, or, like, common. Okay, some of you think that the Larimar is going to be easy. I guess what, we don't have to spend our time, if we find an ore room, getting all the ore just to 20, right? I will suggest a different pick for vault stones surrounding vault ore. You cannot keep crafting good tools. You will hit the wall. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of that. Yeah, you're gonna need multiple tools at some point for different activities. So it's like picking, axing, wooden affinity, and shoveling. Like, really, we want that to have affinities. I think I'll stick with it for now. Okay, I'm going to go with the Larimar. And we'll stick with our pick for now. But we'll sit down and have a proper think about that, maybe. But we need to just keep getting loot. Because every time I, like, try to do something, we seem to need more resources. Okay. It's running the gauntlet time, chat. The best of your messages will hopefully be picked up by my mods if they're so willing. Thank you as always. Oh my god, 7 monoliths? Right, we got to charge through here. Woo. We got to get back to west. I believe when you do monoliths, you got to come back to the beginning, right? Okay, we're in our first room. And no sign of a monolith at this level. Additional objective is, of course, to find Larimar. And there is some sort of... Some of these structures actually look quite different from what I've seen before. Oh, easy, easy. Okay, so... right, let's see how the loot gets handled now. That all just disappeared, right? There was a ding-a-ling. I think they just went into the backpacks, as they should do. Cool. And part of me is like... Part of me's on the hunt, I'm on the run, right? But also we want to figure out how this backpack stuff is doing. So some of it's gone straight into there, which is where it's supposed to go. Now this is what looks different. Is that an altar? Okay, I will take that. Hang on, have I accepted? Because there are souls here. Oh, they're getting close to me. Oh, hello. Hey, that was it then. And look at that, we're gonna get our Larimar ore now. Cool. Why am I seeing like little water particle effects here? Oh, that's because there's water here. Right. The shaders just make it look a bit different. Right. That stuff should have all gone into my inventory. I also have no idea. It probably went into here, right? So click that. 2? 2 is all that I got? Dang. Right, we need 20. What else is there to find down at this level? Oh my god, is that treasure? No, it's just coin. I thought we found our first treasure room. Okay, now this one I can't break. Oh, that's a good point. So I've set up this... Wait a minute. Isn't there a trick for this? Like you throw it out in front of you? Yep, and then it doesn't go into your inventory. Got it. Got it. I've been listening to y'all. Coins are not really important if we're trying to complete the objective. Is there one like hidden under one of these blocks? Because there was only one... chest here. I think that's it, sadly. I was about to say, I feel like my FOV has been messed with, but I've realised it's because we got speed. I've got bigger FOV now. Yeah, here's the other thing. Collecting all this loot might not be the best objective for me. I say so much stuff, right, all the time. I need to start sussing some of these things out. Like, what's my objective? So, if I want to level up and get to 24, should I be more focused on finding the monoliths and less on looting? What do y'all think about that question? Altars do not have to be activated, you just kill mobs around them. Cool, got it. Hi. Like, right now, unless I'm... See, right now, unless I'm needing to get something from this loot, which generally, to progress, we seem to need a lot of loot. Not sure if to get level 24 like we want, I should maybe just be jumping through the rooms a little faster. Less looting. Everything gives you XP. That's true. Looting gives you XP too, right? But it does... I do like, you know, getting the objectives done. Okay, and then there's something over here. Oh, easy. Having trouble seeing where they're all at. Oh, here we are. God, I think I've got a little bit of like back to Minecraft vision at the moment. You know when you like don't play the game for a while and you come back and then it just feels a little different. I'm experiencing that right now. I'm totally experiencing that. Okay, let's get in here. Yep, there's some of that. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. Look in the book. Which book is that? No point skipping looting for a really hard objective, but not sure what the rates for the monos are this update. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe we... Oh, God, I've done that before, haven't I? Okay, that's not good. And my wand went in there as well? Yeesh. Also, we got some sunflower, which is actually a thing that I wanted for dye. Yeah, I reckon we'll focus on looting and laminar then, because we're probably not going to get those monoliths, right? Like, I've spent the first 5 minutes in one room, so if my goal was to complete everything, I should have done that. I think is the way to think about it this run, so we are going to loot. This run will be a looting run. We're probably not going to get our objective. But we are trying to get laminar while we're here as well, so hopefully these rooms will provide us with that. Ooh, gilded next. So this means sort and then do that. Right, and here's another thing about our current system for organisation. If I just shift those things back in, that works. Oh, hello. Hello again. Hello there. Oh. Oh dear. Right in the face. Okay. Ooh, what's that? What is that? One more? Oh, maybe not. Okay, that's one of those ones we can't go into. Hi. You're a little stronger than the others. Woo! Oh, you've reminded me of something rather important. Hey! That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see. Now, how do I know when I've done my bounty? That's how I know. Oh my god, I was fishing it out of my inventory earlier. And I could have just done that, right? I bet someone in chat told me, didn't they? Ah! Yeah, this thing is... Yep, not accessible. Hi. Yull has spawned in an awkward position. Right, time to go down in this second room. I think what we'll do is we'll abandon our strategy of going straight ahead each time we go to the side, because they're... Every time I've seen like an interesting room, it's been off to the side, it feels like. Ooh! Okay, XP levels, take them. Whoa! Whoa there! Hi! Yeesh, what was my reward? Did I get it? Thanks. Dang, they came in hot. I think the guy... No, the guy down there is gone. That's just some coins, isn't it? Boo! Hi! And you're all gone. Oops! Might as well get a little bit of that. Such a good sword, it really is. Whoa! You made piggy squeals. My logic is, like, if these things have, if you can get a few at a time with vein mining, maybe it makes a little more sense to pick them up. Ah, that's where they came down from before, right. I think I want to head back up and out of this room. So we'll go forward one more time, and then we'll turn to the left, and then make our way back. Should be pretty sound. But we're not getting that objective, and the fact that the first two rooms didn't have them, I think, is also a bit of a sign. We're here for the laminar ore, right? And we found a little bit of that already. Coins are valuable, though. They are. It's just there's so many like objectives and distractions, and I need to get my priorities in order. I'm still learning. I'm still like learning and trying to figure out what it is that I need to focus on. And getting those 4 levels was certainly one of them, which completing the objective of this dungeon would have helped towards. So maybe it's like next time we really focus on that. Okay, that's just a regular one. Oh, do you know what I haven't been using? I haven't been using my dash. Feels like here might be a spot to do that. Hey, right into the action. Woo! Be gentle with me. I flow here. Okay, and then mine all of that. Okay, is that an ore pile? It's got like a similar little layout to some of those ore piles we've seen. Yeah, this layout here is A little unfriendly up the top area. Ooh. Just saying. Oh man, I so thought I had that. So thought I had it. Hey, you came down with me? Oh, and your friend too? Yeesh. Come on, let's go up. Let's go up, 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 up. Oh. Oh yeah, I haven't really... Ugh. Oh. Gosh. Doing it all wrong. I have not really been thinking about, like, digging my way up to these spaces. I don't know why I think about the vaults that way. I think it's because maybe they were clogging up my inventory, so it was like, you know, don't accidentally mine the environment. But yeah, like, we can totally nip through these areas like so. And, what was here, man? What was here? Nothing. Okay, oh, and now we're going back down this way, it seems. Taking all the full damage. Hey, it's gilded over here. Do this technique again. Ah, something came into my inventory. Interesting. Coins, yeah. Coins, right, over here. Okay, that is... No, that's not ore, is it? Oh my god, this layout here is just designed for me to fall over. Whew. Not bad. No ore. Which, I think we might get unlucky on... Whoa, on that front too. Dude, you frosted me. Whew, but you dropped something epic, so we're good. We're on good terms again. Oh, look at this fat fella here. Lay off the burgers, man. Oh my god, you're burping. Whew. Dude, that guy looks... Oh my god, that guy looks rotten. Whoa, the javelin coming in. Ghostly one, okay. Hey, inventory's somehow still surviving. Gonna start putting the junk into here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some of this stuff is things that I was going to put back into chests, right? Oh, did they come from here to get me? Right. Oh god, they're moving around. I can hear them everywhere. They're going to sneak up on me if I ain't careful. Good, good, good. Right, so what I should be doing with that junk is, like, now I can put that stuff into there. That's the way. That's the way. Leave it behind. Right. I think we want to head out of this place now. Hi, friends. But not. Oh, you got me in a corner. Easy. That sword is probably keeping me alive, to be fair. Whoa! Whoa, crazy guy. Crazy guy. Oh, I don't like this. This is bad. Whew! This is kind of bad. Don't want to activate anything else right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, keep moving, bro. This guy bad. This guy bad news. Drink the vial. Drink the vial. Whoa! He right there. He right there. Okay. Oh my god! I don't like this. I tried to use my skills and it's not working. Oh, keep you back, crazy guy. Oh, javelin too. Yep, healing. I'm healing. Oh, my words, that better be worth it. Right, we're heading out of here this way. Whew, and then we're going left. Actually, let's go left this room. So, west is the way back. We're going left this room. Thank you for the well dones. Oh, someone said pillar up. I wish I'd have seen that sooner. Yeah, I had to really focus a little bit there, you know. That guy was going to mess me up. Right, if I want this laminar stuff, I think I might have to get a little bit fussy. We want to find an interesting room. We want to find something useful to us. Well, double activation. Let's see if it's... Right, I don't know what it was, but I was thinking I'm about to kill some stuff. Okay, I've got whatever that was. I have freed you, my friend. Reward me greatly. Should have been doing... Oh my god, another one! Keep him back. Keep him back. Oh, he's down. He's down quicker. Quicker than the liquor. Hey, we found one. We were never going to get that. I was a little guy. You're the worst. Fat little guy. Oh, he's burping at me. Baby burps. Woof. Ow. Oh, gosh, did you just heal? My words, they're a bit of a menace. 10 minutes remaining. Wait, that's not how we deal with those. That's how we deal with those. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of finding nothing but wooden chests. Thanks for the dingling. We will not achieve our objectives if we keep focusing on those. But I'm helpless. I can't stop looting. Right, come on. We need to find more ore while we're here. Oh gosh, bad guy. Do the javelin. And I missed. Hi, can't jump over you. Right, have we been here? I think I've been there. Now we're going down here. Oh yeah, this looks like the beginning of the room. Hi. Hi. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna skip over looting here. We need to find. Okay, living chest will do, because that's some loot we haven't really gotten too much of. Okay, again. Right, leave some junk behind, and then this one. Nope, it's a trap. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right, we want to find ores, really. What is that thing over there? That looks so different. Oh, and you've got... Oh, this might be bad news, but you're dead. What? Why is that? That's not that different, actually, is it? It's just gilded with some fancy Vault Hunters blocks. That's what they are. Hello. No, that's not what I'm trying to do, man. Not what I'm trying to do. Hey, that made a noise. Epic. Epic jewel. Okay. Right. Rightio, heal up. Was there much more to see? Apparently there was. Okay, this is probably not worth it. As we are 7:50 now, we're low on time. I think I have to head west to get back. Is that right, chat? Ellie Jelly likes my running commentary. Glad you do. Glad you do. I just say nonsense, right? Because oh wait, we did up here. We did up here. I just say nonsense, man. I never marked the entrance, so I'm pretty sure west is the direction we're trying to go in now. South, someone says? Oh, I cannot be turned around here. I never marked when I came into the room. Oh, this is... Let's find out if I were wrong or right. Oh, I have not been here. I got turned around. I got turned around. Okay, so if it was south that I was supposed to head to... Man, I really got that one wrong. Then north is the room that I've come from. Does this look like the room I was in before? This is not the room I was in before either. So, that might mean we're supposed to head north. Oh my. It looks like no one in chat was keeping track. So if I go... Wait a minute, I said... Oh. If I go east... Right, and that's that way. And this is correct, then I was actually going the right way. That's how I verify. No, wait, I went... Okay, so north? Do I go north? Yeesh. This is getting a little confusing. Wait, did I head south last time or north? Okay, I've been here. So it was south. But I just want to get back, I think. So we'll play it safe. West. Wait, it was west. Because I went that way and... Oh, I was going the right way. I was going the right way. Oh, there you go. If I'd have listened to chat that time, I would have got caught out because I was going the right way. Dang. We've just been raided. Joel Duggan, thank you ever so much for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. As you'll see, we're doing something new. Something you might have heard of. Vault Hunters. Oh, yes. I've been pulled into the Vault Hunters mod pack and having a good time. So I'm not sure if this is the last room here. Yeah, that's the portal. I just saw it. So we'll go to the side. So we have to go south to get back. Yeah, south. Right. Dang it. We could have maybe come through 2 rooms instead of just 1. So we basically got this little bit of time here right now to do this room. And then that's it. And we didn't even get near level 22. What I really want to find is ore. And we just found some. It probably won't be enough. It's not one of those epic ore ones like we have found in the past. That gets us up to 8. Yeah, so really what we want is to find one with lots of ore in next. Is there more? Wow, there is more. Now we're doing some underwater scavenging. Ah, do you know what I haven't made a backpack for? I'm pretty sure I didn't make one for this stuff, right? But it's going in there. We'll have like the backpack review after this. South was my way out, right, chat? South was my way out. Just reminding myself. 3 minutes. Hey, 40 seconds. That's treasure. And we got whatever this is. It's not what I want. We'll raid this one. Little guy in there. Yeah, dead. Yeah, down. Oh my god, so many living. So many living. These ones are a little slower to pick up, as we don't have that infinity. Okay, just gonna, you know. Oh, hey, did you see what that was? Yeah, that looked good. That was one of those good things that we got one before. God, I'm button bashing now, it feels like. What game is this? Right, that goes in there. That'll do. 3 minutes. We just want ores. We're not going to get enough, are we? So it's really just about hopefully finding a few more good things on the way out. This is an area unlike I've seen before. And it has these in them. Okay, do the same thing again. Do the same thing over here. Oh, lovely sounds. Lovely sounds. Omega. Hey, we got an Omega drop. Dang. That was worth sticking around for then, wasn't it? Right, and I think maybe just... Oh, I might as well just grab this. I'm not sure. We could go down, maybe? Go down, down, down. South is the way out, remember. Hi. Just want to see what's down here. That is another one of those crazy rooms, actually, like the one up top. I was hoping it would be ores. Oh, wow. What is this? Have we found like a secret, super awesome thing? Oh, my gosh. Right. This is going to run the clock close, isn't it? Got to be careful here. There doesn't seem to be any mobs spawning. I don't know why. I hear noises. Noise is not good. Should I flip the lever? Oh, my God. They're coming. Oh, they're coming for me. Okay, I think I'm gonna bounce. I think I'm gonna bounce. 1 minute 30. Let's not... Right. South is the way out. That doesn't feel like the way we came into me. South is home, and then it'll be on my right-hand side, right? Yep. Okay, we did it right. We did it right with time to spare. And you know what? That was a run where things have slowed down a little bit. I'm now learning that we need to probably plan our runs a little bit better. Okay. So, let's see. I don't know. Modifiers lucky? How did I get that? Not sure. We did a lot of looting. We unalived a crazy amount of mobs, actually. That feels like maybe one of our records. Cool. Level 22. So we got a skill point out of that. That's progress. If we can level up our next 2 runs, I would say that makes that worthwhile. That means we've done well. Cool. I really want to open up this cave a little bit more. Doesn't feel very homely in here, where once you open it up a little bit more, it starts to feel like that. Yeah, the problem is we're trying to use this system over here, but then we figured out, oh no, this is the way we're supposed to use this system, and yeah, it's all a big mess. It's all a big mess. But we get to just push these things into here. That's where they all go. Now some of this stuff has to be put in manually. Some of this stuff gets opened. Right, now we didn't use any shulker boxes, which is interesting. I think that probably means that we no longer need these three in our inventory, and maybe just have some generalized ones for when things get a little cramped in there, right? Now back over to here. Drop off some bits and bobs again. Now one thing I want to do is press tab. We can still get that objective in the next run. It doesn't reset each time. That's cool. Do my boots have feather falling? I believe they do. I believe they do. Right, now the next thing is to get the rest of our stuff sorted, but this time it's going to be different because now the things are in the backpacks. So when I go to here, I got to shift all of that out to sort it away. And look, it's got these things in, which I thought I'd set up a filter for. Oh, that's interesting. Why are those three things there? Those are the things that I said I thought I set up a filter for, weren't they? Pick up, block. Is it because... Ah, it's because I put wood in here. Right, that makes sense. So, like, we still get a stack of each of these each time, and they're part of the filters. Those aren't, though. I decided that we would get those. Okay, so that makes sense. That's a little tweak, adjustment for the next run. And I was about to put that in the wrong place. We should check the thing over here, by the way. We never do this. Level 0. Is that like a special thing? Blank seal? Unknown item? Should we do a little poll again? Like, what do y'all want me to go for? Or just spam it in chat. Let's do a spam in chat. You can tell me which one of these you want me to go for. Okay, next up. I think what we'll do is we'll start by taking out... Yeah, this stuff needs to be filtered. Take out the things, and those do too. Oh, maybe I have to set up, like, don't pick up ones in each of these to make it work. Unknown item, get the middle. Unknown item, middle. So most of you are saying middle. It's interesting. The things I want to yoink out of here are the things that you need to, like, open and not sort away. Maybe focuses to get, like, manually sorted into here. So now the pouch has... Oh, this is my general one. This is all the stuff that got left over. So that's something to be opened. There's gems and jewels, XP bottles. Right. That thing I'm going to go plant down. So I kind of thought I'd be fishing out a few more things that we open and interact with, but no. That's fine. It's starting to feel a lot faster. So chat clearly wants number 2. This one right here. Oh wait, click there, got it. And it is a flawed jewel, level 22 with picking and copiously. 83. Is that good? Is it bad? Chat, I'll let you be the judge. Our other jewels include a living affinity and a living affinity. I could have swore we got more jewels than 3 on our run, right? Oh, that's because we did. And they are in here. Which makes so much sense. Yeah, not bad, not good. Just whatever. Okay, right, let's do our rolls. Okay, first of all, these things, like, we never get anything. And we never, well, we get these quite common. But now they go into the backpack, right? So, I don't know what we got. I didn't empty it first. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Probably just some emeralds and diamonds. Okay, so one of these is an Amiga, right? Which one's Amiga? Rare, Scrappy, Common. I swear one of those was an Amiga. Didn't we get an Amiga drop somewhere? Or maybe the chest was Amiga and that doesn't mean these are Amiga. Chat is trolling you, says that Christopher. I'm not sure that they are. It looked bad to me too. You got it from an Amiga chest. Okay, so it doesn't make it Amiga. Let's find out what we got. Right. We have to do the comparison thing now. More armor. More health. Increased ability power. But less on the healing efficiency and item rarity. That one might be slightly better. Okay, this is the shield compared to the wand. Probably just going to hold on to the wand for now. Chilling Cloud when hit might actually be pretty powerful though. There's also some resistance added. Okay, epic good, some of you are saying. We'll put that one to the side. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go. See how we fare with the shield instead. Okay, so this sword is pants. Although it has a really high soul chance drop. And then we've got another sword that isn't comparing. Why did the last one compare? It's 13.5. Slightly better attack speed. It's that chaining, isn't it? Just, it doesn't really matter. It's the chaining that's the issue. Yeah, slap that down there. Well, let's give that one a try. Do I want to put... Oh my god, look at me. I look like a Christmas present. I literally look like a... What is this, Iskal? What is this? I feel like this shield has scaled wrong. Also, look at how much space it takes up on my screen. Oh my word. We need to do that, don't we? Oh no, we need to do that. Ooh, pumpkins! I think I actually got a bunch of those at some point. That's cool. I remember. Oh, but just one shy. We now need a pumpkin farm. Oh dear, pumpkin farm time. This is what I was talking about, like, setting up the vanilla farms is always just like, yeah. Do we have to? Where's the modded stuff for this? Is that my hammering hammer of hammerly goodness? Gosh, I'm gonna need more space. Oh, that thing is faster than I remember. Let's do the ceiling here a little bit as well. Gosh, that thing goes, doesn't it? Yeah, let's get a little bit of extra space back here. And then, what is the most optimal way, right? It's having like 4 for 1. And then doing, although you need space for water. And then 4 for 1 again. Put a little bit of water there. Do I have an infinite water source down here? I don't think I've even made that yet. That's like our 1 bucket of water. I seem to recall going on a stupid little adventure to make one at some point. X, you can learn farmer ability and then grow plants without bone meal. Oh, is that even worth it though, right? Is that even worth it? In this case, like, you kind of just grow the pumpkin seed up and then that's that. Which can actually be done right now. And then we just play the waiting game. I do not have a water bucket, but I do have some iron. Unless you farm all the time, says Alterisi. Yeah, as I've been saying, I'm kind of like, I want to get to the bit where the mods do all the automation for you. No, it's not good anymore, yeah. Yeah, I remember running like all the way out here at some point just to grab some water. Oh, you missed that shot. I'm too fast, homie. Too fast. Farmer is good if you're doing sky vaults? Say what? Say what? Sky vaults? Explain, chat. Explain. There are vaults in the sky? That is like the most vanilla thing you can do, is to like make that. That's like the most... How many days have we been playing in this world for? And we're doing that. That's what we're doing. I'm going to sip a little bit of water. I'm really tempted to take that. Skyvolts is good for potato computers like mine, says Sewing Nerd. Is it one of those ones that I can make? The seal? We've got blank seals. I believe there's an unofficial raid going on right now. Unofficial why? Look at this. Do I use this to make a Skyvolt or something? Oh, wow. You know, I remember looking at this and I thought, oh, I want to try one of these. Like, Seal of the Architect. We've done that. We've done the cake. Wow. You have to invest. You have to invest to give some of these a go. Sage, to me, sounds like a big thing. Iscal forgot to send you. No problem, no problem. Welcome everyone who's popping in over here. Anyway, we're just doing like runs today, like just one after the other is sort of the goal. A vault meat block, right? I wouldn't. So that one sounds basic. Hunt of the Guardians. That we can do, right? Should that be an objective of ours? Hey, there we go. Iscal coming in with a raid. I bet your Twitch was just being twitchy, chat. The amount of times recently I've tried to raid and like stuff, it's like, you already raiding this channel. I'm like, nope. Or it's like, they're not live. And I'm like, yeah, they are. That's why I'm trying to raid them. Welcome all the peeps. Cosmo Volley, thank you ever so much for 17 months with the Amazon Prime. Appreciate you using that on me, my dude. Thank you so much. We're going to try and use this shield instead of that. Oh, yeah, that reminds me then. Emeralds. So we're at a point now where I was about to start doing a bit of base building, and then I kind of realized I still really need to be running these vaults more. That's the wrong spot, isn't it? I need to be... Did it again. I need to be running these vaults more to like build up my gear and my... sorry, not my gear, my loot, like stuff that we need to unlock stuff. So we're kind of pivoting back to doing that. We need some pumpkins. We need 1 pumpkin. 1 coal. Yeah, let's get the rest of this stuff in. So the deep slate, I do not have silk touch. That makes it a quest to get some silk touch. Interesting. I could actually put that on this thing, and then I'm not... Yeah, no, that's going to affect us when we mine our ores, when we're trying to get those things... You know, we want a pick that does that. So maybe I'll just go and put silk touch on this hammer, since we use that for base work here. That'll make things easier. Hi, Silk Touch. Welcome to the family. Okay. Oh, we've still got loot to put away. We're juggling a few things, getting ready for our next run, basically. The rotted flesh and the coal. No, not the rooted flesh, the rotted flesh. Also some coal, please. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, chuck those onto here. Okay. Oh, gosh. I am waffling about so many things. Oh, Skyvolts equals Skyblock plus VH. Oh, is it a mod pack? It's a Vault Hunters mod pack in Skyblock world. Ah, that'll make a lot more sense as to why that makes sense. I really like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. Now that I've played a bit of this, like, you focus so much on the runs and stuff, I could see how a Skyblock edition of this could be really interesting. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to see how that plays out in the beginning. That sounds cool. We added it over here. Yeah, what I need, can we get a poll, maybe? Like a easy, medium, hard. How difficult is this? See what chat thinks it is. And based on their response, I may or may not run it. Also, I have all sorts of stuff over here that needs to be removed now. Like everything. Back to where are we? Yeah, a few more still. Don't want to overdo it. Back to those nether scraps. Huh. Don't do that at your level. Very hard at low level. Okay, several people saying it's hard then. Maybe that's because it's easy to craft, it's hard. I'd like to do like more of those custom seals, I guess then. Alright, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. We need that pumpkin. We need the deep slate. Yeah, the deep slate. Right, so down to our little staircase. I can't remember if I opened it up so you can walk. Yeah, you can walk through just over to here. So we've got to go down to that deep slate level. Just grab some of that. Seal of Sage starts Elixir Vault. Elixir Vault. Sounds cool. Yep, just silk touching a bit of that stuff. Could get a little bit of stone while I'm here too. Hi, what you got? Did that contain a sack? The urn contained a sack. Like a little bit of Inception stuff going on there. Yeah, get a little bit of stone here too. Right, what am I doing? Got all we need. Head back up. The sack is bigger than the urn. Oh, cool. Both forms of deep slate work for the altar. Was it flicking back and forth between the textures? Because every time I look at it, it was the other one, right? That's just unfortunate, if that's the way. Hey, if ever we run out of rotted flesh, like, that thing is there. To be taken advantage of. Uh-huh. It is? No, is it? Yep, it was shimmying, and I didn't even realise. Also, if I sound bunged up, man, right now, like I can really feel some stuff moving around at the back of my voice. It's like, ugh. Well, I'll just give it some of that since the other stuff is somewhere else. Oh man, really feeling bunged up. Still ain't growing over there, unfortunately. We need one more. Right, while we wait and across our fingers. We've still got to do all of this. Oh my words. Yeah, what was the state of my inventory just before I did that? I like to keep it like in rows, so you can just shift stuff in. So these two slots here, they were filling up with those. Now they're filled up with something different. So we made that alteration. Then when it comes to this one, so extra junk that you get sort of goes into these ones. I feel like it's kind of working, really. It's kind of, honestly, like, did we even need to set up filters? Because you just start to fill up the space, right? Like, if I make one more of these pouches, they'll just start to fill up the next pouch. So here's the one that was unorganized. And it makes sense that this one had, like, you know, stacks for the vault cobblestone or whatnot. Like, if they pick up in a priority, once one naturally becomes a filter for every type of item, then the next one, then the next one. And then we just unload it all. Okay, the poll results. We have 9% easy, 22% medium, 70% say hard, so 9% of chat are trolls. Possibly. Okay, we'll skip it. Ellie Jelly says, X, you can stop non-filtered stuff going into your backpacks by changing it to match backpack contents. Just click where the X is on the pickup filter. Click to make it match the backpack contents. Okay, that block match contents. Ah, got it. Got it. Yeah, it's now just occurring to me that, like, the pouches are like automatic shulker boxes, right? Like, maybe the filters were never really that necessary because stuff just gets loaded into them. So if an item doesn't have a space in the first one, it'll move on to the next one, right? Like, that seems very obvious to me now. Does that seem so to everyone else? Like, maybe the only reason not to do that is because you'll have a lot of pouches or something. It's nice for when you do scavenger vaults, you can have one pouch just for scavenger items. Yes, so that's what the filtering is good for, when you need to put them into that one pouch. Interesting. So, actually, yeah, it does seem like maybe this wasn't the way to do it. The way was to set up one for all the other types. Oh, we never finished emptying it, apparently. Interesting, that. Might swap to that. There's no harm in swapping around and learning. Does that sound right to y'all, though? Filters are necessary. You will get lots of different blocks. Okay, yeah. Maybe rules we progress. But I'll stick with that for now, then. But, you know, it seems to me like... oh, where did that go? Okay, that pouch But it didn't. Did it end up in here? Where did it go? It just disappeared when I clicked. In the system? I don't think it did. I didn't really like click. I mean, I think it sort of clicked. I don't know. There's no pouch in here. Oh, someone says you named it Living. Oh, wow, it did go in. Okay. Okay, did it retain all its data? It did. That's good. And there's still something in there. Cheese? Oh, yeah, we can get XP by creating burgers, right? And now we can make one with cheese. I think there's a recipe for this. Like, if we... U for uses. Lettuce. I don't think I've seen these other things, but surely you can make a standard cheeseburger. Looks like... Oh, look at that. Double cheeseburger? 20... Oh, interesting. So, like, what's that actually worth? So, if you make that, you get 9. So, adding a slice of cheese makes a lot of sense. Adding that as well would give you 4... Wow. Hey. Burger tomato. Can I just search burger and see all the ingredients? Maybe not. Probably because we've taken them out. So yeah, unless we have like a... Here's how you do it. Here's how you do it. My brain just clicked. Okay. So the difference is 9, I think. So like 21. That's plus 4. And 9, so that's sort of worth 4.5. It actually, it's baked into the item. Interesting. So maybe it doesn't really matter. But then if you make these all the time, you might have like more buns. Maybe it's just a method to like level out if you have like more patties than you do buns. Anyway, we're gonna eat some cheeseburgers together, chat. Oogie Boogie 12, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Also, Snowdog98, thank you for the Prime 4 months ago. Sorry, no, I mean for 4 months. Thank you so much. And then Rosa Wolf has subscribed as well 9 minutes ago. So sorry, been sucked into all the item management and stuff. Let's eat the burgers. I need to drink some water. My throat is drying up big time. Soul value is not XP value. Oh, okay. It kind of seemed to add up the same way, right? Oh, wow. Okay, let's eat these cheeseburgers. Okay. I'm getting XP. I'm also getting a belly. Okay, we'll chuck those back in. And then we'll grab, that stuff. I'll eat a little bit of this before we go in. Cheeseburger is 400 XP. The burger is 200. Oh, I'm literally just looking at all the wrong stuff, is what you're saying. Maybe I should have added like that to the side. Soul value. I've just been looking at the wrong thing. Oh, well, I don't know where you find out those. Wait, what happened to my pouch? Wait, it's back. It's back. It disappeared. It's come back. Weird. Let's get ready to rumble. Yo, ready to rumble. I'm ready to rumble. Oh, no, wait, I'm not. Because I ain't got a pumpkin. I need 1 pumpkin to rumble. Come on, man, grow! Did you drop your yellow pouch into storage as well? My yellow pouch? I haven't got a yellow pouch. Right? I don't have a yellow pouch. You forgot your scavenger pouch. I don't have a scavenger pouch. Go get a pumpkin. That seems like what I need to do, doesn't it? Don't pumpkins need light? Yeah, they might do. They might... Oh, dang it. Where'd that go? In here? Might be that... oh, there's another reason for like the backpack management stuff, is that sometimes it does all go in the wrong place. I want to make this place feel a little more homely. Just the layout is so rotten right now because this should really be out of sight. And this is like our home room. And I kind of want more space behind it, right? But I'll have a little think. Maybe that'll be the theme of the next one. We were going to do that and then immediately got sucked back into the vault hunting stuff. Yeah, we got to go get a pumpkin, basically. Just hope we get lucky and fly straight into something. Is there one in here? No. Can I fly up these? I'll tell you what. Getting up here is quick now, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, we never spent our skill point, by the way. What's our skill point gonna be? Mega jump. I feel like just putting it on passive stuff each and every time. Knockback resistance doesn't feel too necessary. Man, getting another level of speed is gonna be mad. Cost 4 though. I ain't got time for this. I don't mind having one unspent. Dash. Dash is great, yeah. Maybe heal as well. Elytra. Oh my god, I didn't bring my Elytra! What is wrong with me, man? Savings for speed is nice. Yeah, I might do that. Javelin upgrade. I've been struggling to use the javelin, to be fair. Did I go past it? Oh no, it's where the steps start. Yeah, I haven't really been using it because, I don't know, I keep, like, I kind of struggle to hit it on my keyboard a little bit, so maybe move the keybind is one thing. But it's also, like, really not very powerful. Hey, Lil Fox, thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Glad you enjoyed the stream. How did you get the slime chunks on your mini-map, says Goldfish? Oh, that was a... wait, why did I put that there? Dang. That was a in the settings thing. It's just in the settings of the mod. Is it nighttime? Thank goodness that it's not. Ooh. Right, I believe we just want to head this way. For some pumpkins. Jungle is this way, isn't it? Oh, dash not working? Oh, there it goes. You can get pumpkins. Actually, no, it's melons you get in the jungle. What am I thinking? The way X plays, I think putting points into Hunter. Interesting. Interesting. I'm a hunter, am I? Okay, yeah, it's like we have to get all the way over to this spot and then we find like pumpkin patches or possibly in a village. Dang it, I really wanted to spend my time down there. Hang on a second, I got to test something. When I do this, we're still flying, right? Yeah, we're still flying. Makes the noises and everything. I wanted to spend my time in the vaults today, not flying around the overworld looking for stuff, but that just seems to be the way of it. Yeah, I can see how this would be like really fun paired up with Skyblock, because I don't know, like it feels like the core of the game is just rooted in going through those vaults, right? And so your role in the overworld is like a little bit of exploration and scavenging. And I guess if you like scavenging, then it's a good match. But if it doesn't, if it feels like, I don't know, not the most exciting thing perhaps. I don't think we've been to this one before. And I don't think it's got pumpkins. Yeah, if it's not the most exciting thing in the world, I like the idea of like building that tech tree out from your skyblock. That feels like a real good match with like the crystals asking you for things. So, you know, then you got to work towards the next farm, get a few of that, and then you're good. That's a really nice progression. Pumpkins? No. I'll take the diamond, thanks. And the obsidian. And the emeralds. Yeah, we're probably in the wrong spot here. We could get a few workstations. Probably best to keep exploring. Hunter definitely suits your playstyle, but when I last played it, I needed a good few points for it to really help. Let's check it out. So the Hunter Which one is that? Is that a mastery? Oh, life leech. Interesting. Okay. I'm in the wrong one. Hunter. Let's check it out. Oh! Interesting. Gilded. That makes sense. I don't know what observer is, but like living, ornate, coins. Yeah, you can focus on what you want to get after, I guess. Go into a room, run the spell. Yeah, I can see how that would suit how I play. Right now, man, I just need me some pumpkins. Oh, dang it. Oh, why is the dash so lame sometimes? I think it's maybe the way I take off. Got to suss that one out. Let's try again. Different strategy this time. Pumpkins are visible on map. Yeah. They probably are, aren't they? I mean, is that pumpkins? Probably not. Wait, is it paused when I do that? Okay, what are we looking at when we're up here? Right, we can just about see the trees above our shield, right? You'd be lucky to pick them out on a map. Yeah, that did not change. So it actually pauses even though the sound of you flying continues to play. I bet you when we get back, the one pumpkin would have grown. Uh-oh. Lag spiking. This feels like the sort of terrain where you'd find a pumpkin patch. Someone saw them top left. Oh, so, wait, now that we know it pauses, we can actually just do that. See, it sounds like I'm still flying. Top left, I don't know. Top left of wherever I was a minute ago. Those look like they might be pumpkin patches. Super cheaty pumpkin patch time is ours. Gotcha. Hey, more for the future. Cool, I think there's a jack-o'-lantern among them. So if the mini-map is like a pause button, maybe I could use it to get out of a bad situation, right? That'd be super cheaty. So maybe down this area, and then that's probably it in that area. Oh. Gosh, the nasally bunged upness, dang. Really feeling it. Cool, and then up here. Nope. I'm gonna set them free. Get out of here, my lovelies. I've set you free from your oppressors. You're oppressing yourself. Right, let's go like that. Hey, got a few here. All right then. I think we'll hop across. Oh, that was not a hop. Oh come on! Oh come on! I totally activated the wings. Dang. Have to wait and try again. You should get Stonefall. It's a passive skill that negates fall damage. It would make you go much faster instead of the water bucket. Yeah, that was for knockback resistance as it's... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. A totally wimpy one. That was for knockback resistance as it was described, right? Stonefall, not Stone Skin. That's the one that you activate. And I remember looking at it and being like, I am so not going to activate a spell in time before I fall. Maybe when you think I'm going to fall and then activate it, right? But definitely not for reaction, but maybe for like, oh, I'm going to jump down into this hole. It could be useful. Now we've got to get all the way back. With more points, it lasts longer. Yeah, again, like the bit that it doesn't make sense to me. Oh my god, why I'm having so much. What is going on today with this dash ability of mine? It's like as a skill that I have to use to react. Not good for me. Not good. To use it in advance, sure. Plan ahead. You know, hey, I'm gonna jump down here, activate it. So like, how long it lasts for? Not really a big deal. Because you're either planning or reacting, right? It sounds to me like, oh my god, here we go again. And they're right on my butt immediately in this mod pack. They're more vicious than vanilla. Looks like you got a new shield. How many bolts have I missed? 1! I wanted to do like back-to-back runs today. And I've only done 1. So I've spent an hour or so dilly-dallying. Like, how did that happen, man? How did that happen? There's almost 900 of y'all here today. By the way, it is the first of 3 days in a row playing Vault Hunters at this time. Our current objective is to get to level 24, and then after that, maybe start to work on a base area a little bit. Not sure. Just still kind of like running the vaults and getting to grips with everything. So, anyway, yeah, hit the follow button, check out the schedule. Monday and Tuesday are going to stream at the same times. Maybe Wednesday as well, like 4 days in a row. I just don't know. I don't really have much on at the moment. Gonna start working on my next episode of Hermitcraft before long. Wait, where are we going? Up here? That's the one. And I got to finish up a video that y'all are going to see on the channel soon. But as some of you know, I'm kind of like deliberately taking it easy at the moment. Like trying to disconnect myself from my usual routine to some extent, or at least when it comes to making content. And it's been really enlightening. I felt my brain detach at times from the content creator mindset and just like enjoy stuff more. It's been really interesting to just take that pressure off of yourself and do new things, or look in the mirror, or just think about your time differently. And I'm not sure what I'm going to conclude from it yet. Like, I don't know where it's all leading to, but it's definitely giving me stuff to think about. Right, one of the big ones being content brain, just getting away from like thinking about stuff as content all the time. It just feels quite healthy to do that. Right, so all the stuff that we got went into, well, I thought it went into there. No, it went into here. And then maybe some of it also went into the next backpack. Wow, so like for regular activities, it, yeah, fills all of that up, I guess. Nothing in that one, though. That's fine. Luckily for us, this job is nice and easy, because it's just throwing stuff back into there. Oh, it didn't grow. I would have thought it would have... Wait, I still need one more? Or did that not go to it? It didn't go to it. Look, it's here. Got it. Press the button. Angelique Quizez says, it looks like you're really enjoying Vault Hunters. Nothing wrong with playing for fun. Yeah, you know, I am playing for fun. I'm not really referring to Vault Hunters. Like, this is me just... streaming doesn't really like overlap with content brain. That feels like something that just became really obvious to me. Like, I don't think about YouTube and Twitch the same way. Twitch is more like this, like, as long as you're like consistent and you do it regularly and you turn up, people watch and you have fun and you pick out stuff you want to do. Twitch is usually a bit more of like an antidote to all of that. It's like a portion of time where you just get to like chill out and like, it's weird because it's like, it's almost like the flip side. You don't really have to be creative and like it's just a different vibe. You're not trying to create like some big video. You're just here live, and it just makes it so easy because it's like turn up and do. So Twitch is like really quite different. Like it isn't content brain. It's more like just a reminder to yourself to like turn up and be consistent. Little Indian says streaming isn't really work for you. It is in some way, like because it's what I do for a living, right? Because I love streaming, but it's also my job. If it were my job, you know, I would probably be doing it spontaneously. Like all of this becoming a YouTuber and content creator, like it requires structure and planning to your life and your routine, right? So like that means you have to sort of channel your interests into allotments of time. So like I love doing this, but sometimes like I won't be in the mood, or it wouldn't be the first thing that popped into my head. That's one of the things that I've been experiencing a little bit lately, is a bit more spontaneity and like following some interests without having this like other pressure, and it just kind of like takes me back to my youth and reminds me of like when I didn't really ever have like an agenda for anything I'm doing, and you just sort of like spend your free time doing whatever, and it's kind of nice, you know. Right. Anyway, we got our thing, and it probably went into here. Yep. And now we got to go do our run, and we know what we're trying to do is just get XP. We're looking for ores at the moment. I like the idea of picking up this bounty. Also, like, is there a way for me to take a closer look at my XP level? It's just occurred to me that I don't really have like a gauge on this. There it is. Ah, wow. Wow, so like 8,400 experience to the next level. So that's a fair contribution. That's like a quarter. A little less than, maybe a fifth. I guess it's a fifth of the way there, let's say. Fascinating. Okay, so that really is, you know, worth focusing on, I think. Filled Buckets, thank you for gifting a sub. I believe that's our first gifted sub of the day to Afunka, whose name I may have butchered, but I had fun saying it. Chat is reminding me of my water bucket. Thank you, chat. That would be where this... No, there's one... That's what I've left here. There's one extra thing there. Nice one, chat. Nice one. Yeah, okay, so... I guess our priority is getting XP and getting, you know, the objective done for experience. So, like... Can anyone tell me what a completed Vault's additional experience is? This one we completed. 1247. Did I complete that one? Now that one, what did I do special on that one? Because I got crazy XP there, and then we started getting less. So where did the extra XP come from? Like 58 looted chests, 160 mobs unalived. Compared to the next run that was a bit naff. 40 chests, 168. So like, maybe it's more down to luck. Ores are a great source of XP. Ah. Oh, right. If I hover over, we get a better breakdown. Mined block. Oh, right. So if I go back to the ones with high, mined blocks. We got 1,000 from that. Treasure rooms, 6,400. Mine blocks, treasure rooms. So why did I get so much on the treasure rooms? And then that one we got crazy ore with no treasure room. Mine blocks 5,000. Maybe that was the one where we absolutely like rammed out loads of ore. Completion. I don't know, it seems like some of you are saying it's ores and some of you are saying it's completing it. But treasure rooms are rare, okay. You'll have to point out what a treasure room is to me. Is that 9 or 8? That's 8. It's one more than last time. Wow. Okay, we are heading north. North is the direction. Let's get to this intersection, which is literally like what this is. That is not good. What just happened? Okay, that was weird. Right. Diorite? Didn't we have... Okay, distractions. Didn't we have to get diorite for one room once? I was just thinking, do I want to grab that? Okay, need to sort of like suss out what's in this room. Kill stuff. Yeah, I don't fancy going for all of those there's nothing there. All of those monoliths, really. Right, can we go up? This is a jump that looks doable. Oh, I had a panic moment. I thought I might have left my lighter on. That jump was doable, but only just. Oh my god, you hit me. You hit me so hard. This is not really what I want to do again, just grabbing loot, but... let's try and get around a little bit more. Let's find different stuff in these vaults. Yep, come over here. Would it be worth opening them just to find out if, like, some of them have better loot? Probably not. If they're lumped together, grab them. Hey, and it made a nice noise. Good. Good for the nice noise. I mean, if all activities are just giving you XP, just do a lot of everything. That is what I was looking for. Yay, 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 yay. Yay, hey, 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 hey. Strange noises. How do we get out of here? How do we get out of here? Bam, like that. Okay, now I need to head back down. I've turned myself around. And then north was our direction that we came from. No, north was... oh my god, the one we were heading in. I should probably stick my head down below. Okay. Okay, that thing on the left looks interesting. Oh, I can't use my javelin to save my life. Oh my god, stop! Ah! Did I get all of that loot? I think it came to me through the magnet. Yeah, what's this thing on the left here? Oh my god! You are hideous, man! Whoa! Well, something hits hard down there. We need that chaining to do some damage to it. Oh my word! Did it just die? I think it just died. Okay. What the heck, man? I pressed the wrong button. Oh, good god. This is wasting time. Precious time. Oh my word. Okay, yeah. Oh, I feel just slow and sluggish today. Okay, ornate, yes. Sort and dispense. Rare ornate chest, common ornate chest. Any more? That was it. Continue onwards. We've been in here for 4 minutes and I've dilly-dallied plenty. Isn't that right, lads? I've dilly-dallied. Is there like a modifier system for, like, getting more XP from killing mobs? Because the one common thing I seem to do is just kill mobs, right? Okay, north was the direction we came from, so we head south. Much dilly-dallying has occurred, yes. I'm new, forgive me. Also, I need to heal. Because we're not going to go for these monoliths. That's going to be brutal. Well, saying that, I just found one. Oh, hi! And your friend. Okay, I'll take that one. Oh my god, I love that block. That's my block. Whoa, these blocks are cool. I'm taking them. I think I need a building stream. Man, like, I want to build a base, you know? Oh my god. There's so many cool things that we could do for base building in here. Like, I keep seeing some really interesting blocks. Oh, this looks different. We have to... oh my god, look out for the lava, X! Epic! But we got a common plus roll, right. Learning these differences. One day, you might come to me and I might be your Vault Hunter champion telling you all the tips. But I'm a long way off from that, man. I just got to learn. Got to learn by doing. Okay, I'm going to skip that one over there. Okay, let's just hop. Oh god, that was super bad. Oh my god, do it again. I don't know what I'm doing, man. There's going to be mobs everywhere in a minute. I need to heal faster. Here they come. They're coming for me, man. Woo! They're coming to take me away, haha. Oh! And your friend. And... God, there's so many of you! Right. Oh, I think I just activated more! Let me... Oh my god, I need to heal. I need to raise. Can't keep up. Oh. I am just a lost cause in these vaults. Nice, thanks. We probably want to work on those tools for our affinity. Get that raiding situation faster. I wonder if I can insta-mine these things. Like, how far am I away from doing that? I've seen Iskal, like, run in, going crazy. Insta-mining blocks. Oh my god, I did it again! Absolute numpty. Absolute numpty. At least I knew where it was going to be. Me and pressing the wrong blocks. I'll tell you, there's something wrong with me. Oh! Heal! Heal, young man! Well, the baddies are here. We're looking for ores, remember? We're looking for ores. Press the right button. Don't press the wrong button. Hey, that made a good sound. Right, let's head back up. Let's head back up. And move to the next room. So we did the top, we did with the bottom. And we need to go south. And I did not mark the entrance. Huh, amazing jumping skills. I should really do that. Okay, there we go. And again. And one of those. A little bit of a heal. We're slowly getting there, peeps. We're slowly getting there. I comment so many things, don't I? So many things when I... Wait. North? Wait, I'm very confused. We were heading south, weren't we? Must have been. Must have been. So, I just added a little extra something here. That didn't need to be there. Let me just get rid of that in case I get confused later then. Cool. Oh dear. I'm gonna be nice on myself today. Because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm a bit exhausted. Like, if I'm getting these directional things wrong... I pointed out earlier, I was ready for, like, turn off the brain. But I had a stream plan, so... That's my really good excuse. Is like, hey, I told you I was gonna be bad. I just didn't know it. Now this... is what I'm looking for, I think. Unless you're telling me you got all the other cool stuff, but not the one that we want. The regular. Oh my god, there's no regular here. What were the odds? Cool. Oh, that's it. I can't seem to move in there. Right. Because there are blocks in my way. I seem to be allergic to breaking them. Hi. And your friends. Woo! Go on then. Go on then. That made a noise. Oh. Oh, again. Oh, it made another noise. 3 in a row. Not today. Not today. Hey! Mana! Take it! Also our heal. And pylon. Nice. Whew! Ah, missed. All vault ores are good. I guess they all get me experience, right? It's just that we have our little object. Oh yeah, this room didn't seem to have like an upstairs that I could spot. Ah! Maybe what's up here is super good. Maybe this makes me look like a grand old vault hunter. Oh, wrong button. Oh, hi. Ah! They're all around me! They're surrounding me! Let's click on that thing. Oh yeah, take my hearts! Great decision! Great decision! I'm thinking, what if it's a mob thing? Like, kill those guys now. I'll click that first, because I'm brain smarts over here. Nope! Takes my hearts! Makes it work. Did I do one of those earlier and not grab the loot? Seem to have a feeling something like that occurred. Y'all have probably been backseat gaming, losing your minds. X, why aren't you reading the chat? It's not like you're running around against the clock doing some intense looting or anything. No. There's nothing like that going on here. You should be paying full attention to every word we write. Oh, chat. You know everything. Okay, that made a ding-a-ling. I think that's because it got a focus in. I'm still trying to like suss out these loot tables somewhat. I think like, oh, hello. Is this, we're in the room where I struggled to find the upstairs bit, right? And now look, oh my word, hi! And your friends, whoa, easy. Hey, some of my favorite blocks. This is why I want to make that base. Because of these blocks. Yeah, we need, as I was trying to say earlier, we need like a relaxing base build stream. Cool. Grab all the stuff. Oh yeah, that one we do this way. Hey, more noises! Fantastical noises in the eardrum. Oh, that one we do like this. And then the one left. Oh, another amazing Amiga! I don't know what item in there was Amiga, but cool. Hi. 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 What's up? In your face. Right, I think, yeah, next room now. Which is north, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, your face is terrible. That was me pillaring up. Did I not make a thing at the entrance again? I was literally talking about how I'm just exhausted today. I'm just exhausted. Leave me alone. That being said, I probably want to... I think I'm going to head back already, actually. So, wait, south is home? Oh, yeah, so north. North was the right way. South is home. Good. Let's go one way this and then left. So, oh, no. Wait, that's north. Oh, my God. I'm very turned around. Yes, that was the entrance pillar. Oh, my God. I was looking at the minimap and just not adding stuff up. So, let's actually go this way, right? And then we go south to get home. Check the map. I can't use the minimap in here. Yes, okay. Right, so we turn left again. So, I'll mark this. So, if I get turned around, because south is the new direction, I go back to that and I go left. I'm saying this all out loud in order to try and remind myself, which is not a great strategy, because guess what I do all day, stream? All stream even. I talk to myself all stream long. So it's not like this is a very memorable moment, is it? Oh god, I'm dying over here. Literally. Ah! They're ambushing me. All these meanies with their ambushes. Oh, it's a joker. Is there something behind the lava? Like, that'd be a great spot to hide something just behind that lava. Right, that looked like an ore room, I thought at first, but it's not. Actually, that's something real different looking. Oh my god, you are brutal. Hi. Is that... No, that's not anything special, right? It's just looking like a dragon. Okay, I thought it might be like a rare resource of some sort for a second. But no, it not. Hi! You made a special sound. Amiga. See, there didn't seem to be anything too Amiga about all that loot to me. Oh, mean. Absolute mean. It was just a trap. Oh, 2 traps. What were the odds? Hi. Oh, stand back. Literally stay... Okay, fall down. That's also an option on the list. We're looking for ores over here. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. They're coming for me. What is this? Oh, my God. Double sword guy. That's just a living one. No ores. No ores. Ah! Ah! Gotcha. Right, if I want to just scoop up some stuff, that does it nicely. Look at me. Slick with the looting, occasionally missing an item. What's the special one there? Take it. Cheers. Okay, on we go, on we go. Hi. Coin pile. Honestly, I need to skip that, I think. Yeah, we need to go down now. And then find out what's down the bottom here. Oh, I really need to find some ore. Hi! Right, I'm aware your friends are coming for me. But my sword is like a trap. Because it hits more than one of you at a time. Oh my god! This trap might backfire on me! Oh my god! So many. Right. Time, 9 minutes. Taking all the thing. Another mob egg. Okay, those might not be as crazy rare as I thought. Sword in hand, healed up, going around the corner. I'm just going to say what I'm doing now. That's the rest of the stream. Killing mobs. Dancing in a water fountain. Crazy good looking crystals. Just appears to be a coin pile, right? Ah! Oh gosh, you scared me. What's this one? Gilded! We like gilded. Because it looks better. It's fancy. Okay. And it gives me prizes. There's a rare. There's always one hidden. Yeah, maybe not actually that valuable right now. Actually, that's a good point. Like, some of that loot in the gilded one is not crazy valuable. I don't think I missed anything I needed to come back for down there. Like, I did run around it pretty quick. So now we want to head up, or maybe actually go back a room. Okay, so I need to find... Yeah, I need to start right, and then head left. Right, south. That feels very right to me. South was the way, right? Peeps are saying go into the door. I don't think we have time. I've got to get back, right? Oh, dang it. Dang it. I guess I could just, like, pretty much jump through those rooms without exploring them. Where was it? Oh, my God. I'm going to waste my time now. I can't remember where it was. Was it up or down? Oh, that was such a bad decision. Oh, it was definitely... We were definitely here. Then there. Then what way did I come out? Chat, do not tell me where to go. There is no way you are going to give me any instructions that I'm going to understand right now. It's just not... Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. It's just not going to work. Can't break... Oh, my God. Extreme? This is just going to kill me, isn't it? Hi. Oh, get out of here. I can tell. I can tell this is bad news, Barry. Oh, my God. How much XP? Oh, I'm doing the off. I'm doing the off. I've had enough. Those lot are going to melt me. Then again, do they all have swords? Does that work? Hang on. Whoa! Whoa, one more! One more! Hi! In your face, man! Oh, I'm the brain smarts guy. That's right. That's right. Alright, maybe this is how I get some good XP. Oh. Jeez. Okay, I think I can go down like one. And then stand back a little more. That's better. That's better. Occasional javelin in the crowd. Look, use your pathfinding a little bit better, young man. Okay, you might be undead. Nice! We killed them. I used my brain. We got 6 minutes. Right, here's what we do. No risks. Right? No risks. Ooh! Oh, might make it all worthwhile. Oh my God, there's so much loot. I gotta loot it all so quick and get back. Okay. Oh my word, these things are like filled up. These are rammed. They are rammed. Other side. Hi. Grab it all like a rabbit. Hey, nice noises in my eardrum. This one, I think we've got to go after this. Yeah, but look at this. I never actually sealed it properly, did I? Oh, sneaky little raid. One more. How much time I got? 5 minutes. Actually, do you know what? I think I can... Oh, I can get back in 5 minutes, can't I? Just don't set off any more traps here. Take all of this. This was our prize. That was Omega. Oh my God! Keep taking the loot. Iskal, you've created a monster. You've created a monster. I'm addicted to the loot. I want all the loot. Oh my God, so many chip jewels. Right, that's us done. No more riskiness there. Greed is good. In this case, it would seem so. Right, that was amazing. That was really good fun. That made that run have some character. South, we're going south one room, then we'll go to the side. Maybe a tiny bit of looting. So if we're to loot in this room, it's really about if we see an ore pile, I think. Oh my god, I can't get up quick enough. There it is. Oh my word, ornate. Ornate, maybe just... I can't be bothered. Like, unless there's like a meager or some sort of roll in it. Oh, there's poison. Great, cheers. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong key. Nope, can't get up there. Alright. Alright. South is the way out. Oh no, wait, I'm turned around. I have to turn... Oh my god, no, no, no. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go to the exit. I actually don't know. I think I can go south again, and then I have to turn left or right. I think it's left. I think I have to go west. Yo, really got to help me on this one, chat. It's west, right? I got 3 minutes. I guess I just have to... Oh, I thought I'd been here before. West. Someone does say east. East to get back on the line. Okay, so if this is wrong, then I have to go all the way... Okay, no, no, someone was trying to troll me. That's the way out. That should be the way out of the vault. 3 minutes left. It is. It is. So... Oh, that we've already raided this first room. Maybe we should skip the first room, so whenever you come back, if you've got like 3 minutes to spare, then you got something to do, right? Like, that's some good logic, I think. What we got in this one? I mean, there's a monolith. Do I get experience just for getting the monolith? Oh, and then there's something... Oh, no, it's not actually that different looking. 2 minutes. Oh, you got a shield. Is that going to cause me an issue? Nope. I guess this is the last of my looting. No war room for me. I got a ding-a-ling, though. I got a ding-a-ling in the eardrum. That's the way out. Don't lose track of it. Is that a thing? It appears to be a thing. Now you're all suckers. It's just one chest. Go on then. That... Oh, I could probably be in this room for about another minute, it would seem. So, I think I actually see Gilded up here. Come on. We're going for it. Oh, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Oh, now. Now I've got to get some XP this way. And what's down... Oh, my word! That's not ours. Okay, get out of here. I'm being a scamp. I'm going to just make trouble for myself. Quite literally. Quite literally making trouble for myself right now. Uh-oh. See? Get out of here, X. Don't be a goose. Heal up. Take the easy way out. Definitely had a bit more time there. But I love the idea of skipping the first room. So when you come back, you got something to raid and just be near the exit. I think that's a cool strat. Right, now, our goal is to get to level 24, and we're at level 22. So, that was a pretty good run compared to last time. We had a lucky modifier again. We didn't really advance too much in any direction. 23. Okay, I'm happy with that. If we can... That means our next run gets us to level 4, and we get to complete, like, a proper objective. Right, also, I've been noticing that this stuff, like... gets passed over my hotbar when it goes into the backpack. So that's the thing. Okay, sort out the inventory. Let's try and do this like super quick. Yeah, that's something we're going to open. We ended up with 2 shulker boxes of junk from that run. So that's all stuff to go straight back in. As is that. And then the jewels we have to do manually. Yep. Yeah, I should probably do this, although I plan on sort of jumping straight back in if I can. Yeah, get all of that sorted. This loot in here. Nope, that's extract, that's the one. Need some space. Put in some chip jewels, lovely. Okay, clean that bit out. Oh yeah, and this stuff gets ignored down the bottom here, is another thing to point out. So now when I do... This is what I've got to use. Extract. Yeah, that's a point. Where did that... Why did they just disappear when I clicked on them? They got in here... Oh my god. I wasn't even holding down shift or anything. What was the other one called? Ornate? So grab that. We'll figure it out eventually, peeps. We'll figure it out eventually. Put that there. Yeah, okay, so now when I'm using insert... Oh, except it don't exist for this one, but that's fine, because we're doing that. Good stuff. What am I turning around for? This thing? Oh, now we start to get some of the interesting stuff here. Okay, and then all of that. Wow, look at how many of those things we've picked up in that run. That's the thing to be opened, so it stays in there. Yeah, by the way, like all this waffling that I'm doing, I'm just trying to like explain the thought process of how we're speeding up the tidying of all this thing each and every time, right? Because we're working on it, we're working on it. Now that stuff got into there, interesting. Like, we don't want that going into here, really. Trying to ignore that. So then it's all of this. That thing has a home in this block. And if we open them up again, we have those things left over to open. And then, wait a minute, didn't I also have... I had some books over here. That's another thing I don't really want to be picking up. Okay, then. Put those in there with the pouch. Oh my god, this thing is full up. Don't really need the torches. Right! That is some more organisation stuff done. As we do. I'm going to switch to standing and then we're going to roll all this stuff, okay? Check if you can upgrade simple storage network, says Hajimo. What to would be the question. What's the upgrade? What vault difficulty are you playing on? I'm doing casual. I'm here to like learn the pack, have fun, have a good time. Not get too roped into the gameplay. What would you call it? Challenge. Like I'm the kind of player that's more creative oriented with games. And it's funny because I was playing some tower defense game from back in the day today. And that doesn't really check any of these boxes, but it's just this lovely game with like a cute atmosphere and a really nice vibe to it. And tower defense is kind of interesting, or at least it was when it was fresh. I like games to give you like a bit of an express yourself creativity vibe. I'm not really into like grinding out difficulty curves and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm here to play casual. Corgus says you need a power mod before you get your next level of storage. Probably, yeah. I don't know. Got to figure my way out through it. Don't you have an equipped pouch? Did I skip over that one? No, we did that one. Okay, let's go. Let's go Tesco. Right, check them all out. Scrappy versus Rare. Can't even be bothered to look. Scrappy versus Scrappy, so better armor. Little less health. Soulbound? Nah. Okay, Scrappy versus Rare. Brief look. Doesn't really look like the right deal. Okay, so this magnet compares to the magnet all the way on the left. It's a fair bit bigger. So less range, less velocity, and no copiously. So, nope. Okay, Scrappy versus Scrappy. More armor. Less health. What's this sword versus that sword? 11 and 1.64. No. Oh, yeah. With the swords, it's always the channeling thing. I could be wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to claim to be an expert. I didn't think any of those looked good to me. I want another chest. I'll go on then. Let's make it wooden. So then I need... I think you just surround it with sticks, right? Wasn't it? Or was it driftwood? I think it was driftwood, actually. Let's grab some of our driftwood. Which has now disappeared. Thank you very much. This mod. Draftwood. Daft. That's me. I'm daft. Right. So, no good rolls there. Backpack slot X. Backpack slot? Scrap old armor, someone says. That be in that bit? No. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to chuck this in here for now. Right, we're ready for another go at it. The sword is better. I don't think so. This sword is epic. It's doing good. Right. I just saw a big box on the screen. What was that box? Oh, there it went again. Because I rarely get And another one. I rarely get a dingaling with these. I rarely get a dingaling. So, what on earth is this stuff? Relic... Have I gone near this yet? Relic fragments. Relic pedestal. This is something we haven't gone near yet, right? Like, we haven't learned about this. I feel like I would have sussed out what was going on there. I don't know if they get messed with by the system. You got some of it. Relic frags, yeah. I got some already, apparently. Hey, that was quite a lot of diamonds. Hey, and that laminar stuff, which actually we need to mine the ore. Cool. I wonder if there was like any that flowed over into here. Yeah, look, a few extra diamonds. As that is our next one. We can do another run if we can make one of these again. Spice rack, is it? Ooh, snowballs. Okay, we're definitely doing some travelling now. Copper, cod, diorite. Oh my god, this is all the travelling. I don't have diorite, I don't have cod, I don't have snowballs. Looks like we're scavenging again. Keep forgetting it goes into there. Cole Straver, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome the raiders. Alright, can we made with quartz? Yeah, so we went to the Nether last time, right? So, if it's only 8, looks like we're going to cheese it with some cobble. That's a good one, that's a good one. Quickly do that. Or do you get like 2 for 1 here? You get 2. So just in case I happen to need those things at any point. Okay, then we need 5 cod. Which I may have picked up, but probably not. Nope, never got any cod. So cod and snow, that's just straight up overworld exploration time. I gotta say, like, now that I understand what Sky Vault is, it sounds like those two things pair together. Like, I really like the idea of doing that over this, like, scavenger hunt. But hey, you never know. We're having fun, and that's what counts. So we go fly. I mean, usually I take a few things with me, right? Like food, for example. Gosh. The main thing is, like, that catches me out is bedtime, right? So if we can change that, that's good. There's a sleeping bag. That's kind of all I need, I think. This has got shoveling, so we can definitely get some snow with it. You can search for diet with a nature's compass. We've done that already, yeah. Is your helmet enchanted for cod fishing? It's actually not. And now that we've got, like, loads of emeralds in here, look, lots. Might as well go for that. Oh, wait, chest plate. Wrong thing. Yeah, I'm seeing now that your armor in this game, it gets worn down a bit and you can only make so many repairs, right? It's starting to make sense, that side of the progression stuff to me. Okay, reminder, snow and cod. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm down. Oh yeah, we can go this way. Later you can unlock the waypoints mod and then teleport between places. That'll certainly make life easier, won't it? Yeah, I just get a little hung up on gameplay loops where, like, the stuff you don't know about and then you maybe later on wish you'd done it all differently or something. Like, that pairing of Skyblock and Vault and the Vaults just sounds epic to me. That sounds like a real good match. Also, where are we going? Have we even seen a snowy biome on here? This concerns me because the world is, like, kind of massive. Oh, this is where you just use the nature's compass, right? But we've got that. And then cod we're just going to find in the ocean. So we'll head over to D and skip across to there. And then probably come out this way and through the ocean. So going in the right direction. It's a long journey. What are we going to chat about? What's hibbity happening in the world, peeps? Should we have a bit of a waffle? I don't know. Can you make snowballs with a snow golem for later after the trip? Yeah, absolutely. It's a great idea. That is a great idea. Totally doable. What's my ideal meal deal? A meal deal? What, like a Tesco meal deal? What did I have to eat today and yesterday? Oh my god, can't even remember what I've eaten. I like talking about food. But these days, I don't know, I went through a whole thing of being a bit food obsessed for a while, and I just don't like care as much anymore. I just get on with my usual thing, make the meals I like, eat out when we can. It's just maybe it's just because like it feels like time is going by faster as you get older. It's just like it just never ends. The one thing every day seems to have in common is like, what's the next meal? So, you know, you're just eating before you know it over and over again, it feels like. Have you seen Barbie or Oppenheimer? I was debating about seeing Oppenheimer tomorrow, but I think I'm going to go later in the week on Friday, possibly. Very excited to see that one. Keeping an eye on what people are saying about it. Kind of sounds like, you know, might be one of Christopher Nolan's top 5 or 10 or something. Like, I never was one to really follow directors too much, and then I don't know, in recent years I just kind of realised how many absolute bangers Christopher Nolan had. Oh, cheers. That's helpful then. Oh, and then it went somewhere else, didn't it? No, oh, that's not what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to get my backpack. Oh my god, let's just go here and hope it works. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so, been super stoked for that movie. Did I get my sleeping bag back? I think I did, and I think it automatically went somewhere else. Oh yeah, we're here for snow, so thanks. And then we can make snowballs, and we can make... Dang it, I'm not trying to get the other stuff as well. Yeah, we get all we need with that. Probably messing up my pouches again. Should have moved them around a bit. Still getting used to this. It's really just the first one that needs like a little extra on the filter, I guess. Okay, so there's that. Then there's the other thing. Which was COD, right? So, mini-map. Head north. Probably try that area there. I really want to see Oppenheimer, but I'll have to wait until it's on Netflix as Riff Raff. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. By the way, is it going on Netflix? You never know. There's like the June movie I really want to watch, but it hasn't come to any free streaming platform yet, and it's still like, it's like 2 years now since it's been out. It's still like £12 to watch online last time I looked. Kind of waiting for the price there to drop. I don't mind doing that, but every now and then I like to, you know, go to the cinema and enjoy a movie. Like, I'm aware of Oppenheimer. Let's go for that one, you know. That's a good one. That's a good one to enjoy. The thing I was thinking though is it's 3 hours long, and if you know me, I don't like sitting. Like I'm standing right now. I just, yeah, 3 hours without being able to pause the movie. I kind of feel like I'd probably enjoy it better at home if I could pause the movie or whatever. June is on HBO Max, isn't it? Oh my. I cancelled my access to HBO Max. Yeah, I might have missed out on that one then. Yeah, I was just like tidying things up, going through like bills and things, and I was like, do you know what? I haven't used this service, and I don't know what I'm going to watch on it. I could have... Actually, I think I've got until the end of the month. Oh, let me make a note. Let's pause with that. I'm going to make a note. I might be able to watch Dune then if it's on there. I'll make note of that. Maybe I'll skip Oppenheimer then and just watch... And then watch Dune, and that'll be my big movie to enjoy or something. I never really liked the original Dune much. It's one of those, like, Captain Picard's in it. Like, there's a reason for me to go watch. Never really liked it that much. I don't know why, it didn't really pull me in or whatever. But the way people were talking about the new reboot, it sounds like pretty decent, so would be down to watch that. Oh, going for salmon, am I? The whole time? Yeah, okay. Okay, it's just testing you, chat. Just making sure you're paying attention. So is it cod? Is cod in the cold oceans then or something? Oh, I don't want to go back down. I want to keep flying. Yeah, I'll need some salmon later on. It's no bother, is it? There should be a 5-minute movie break where people stand and stretch in theaters. Oh, I'd love that. I always get my seats to the back of the theater and just like, if I'm not like directly behind the projector, like sometimes just stand for a bit. It's just one of those things like, there's not. Excuse me. I'm okay. Just my voice, like that area back there where I've been all bunged up, it gets dry, and then it makes you like cough. I'll have another lem sip later today. Hopefully I'll be over it tomorrow. Long movies do have breaks around here. I've never known it, and I've never known it around here, and I don't know if you can find that information out, if there's like a break in the middle. I'd love that though, that would be good. The other thing is, when I'm watching a movie at home, it's like you have, you know, nip to the loo, pause the movie, all that stuff's really great, right? And especially having like snacks and food. You go to the cinema, everything's like not as in your control. So that you might miss a bit of the movie if you need a toilet. I'm really torn now, actually, the more I talk about the cinema experience. Like, another reason to go to the cinema is just to be with other people, right? So that's always a good reason. But, like, if I want to nerd out and really enjoy this Oppenheimer movie, could I just be patient and I'll probably have a better time just watching it at home? I don't know. It's not that long until it comes out, right, these days. Like, you used to have to wait a year for, like, something that was in the cinema to come out on VHS. And then with DVDs, it started to get a little bit shorter. And like these days, sometimes it's a month and you can just watch it on a streaming platform. It's like ridiculous. In fact, they've been experimenting with doing like both at the same time, right? Like it goes out in both places. Snacks are so expensive on cinemas, says Dear. It's part of how they make their money, really. Like, popcorn is fascinating because it's like an incredibly cheap to make treat, right? Like it is. Sugar's dirt cheap, salt's dirt cheap, popcorn's dirt cheap. And the way that they market it to you as well is it's like you pay a lot for a small bag, but then it's like 50p more for a medium, another 50p for a large. Like, it makes you feel like you're getting more value for your money if you buy more popcorn. But like really you're not. It's just the way they mark it up. It's all like psychology driven, you know. Like you're gonna be likely to go in there and think, well, I better get the large then. And on some level, it makes sense. Like, especially if there's like a group in you who want to share, everyone can have a decent amount, so you know, get a large. But like, if you're going in there individually and really all you need is like a regular, just get a regular. Like, save that 50p. Unless you need the food, unless you're gonna like save half the bag and eat it later in the week or something, right? But yeah, the way they do stuff like that is just interests me. The psychology of it, I guess. Right, we probably, because I've been waffling, we've probably got all we needed. We should double check, of course. Wasn't it? We did need quite a bit. I got 66, so that's probably good for this one and the next one. Hey, I like that we just get to come out here and just do some stupid activity, like kill fish, and then just waffle. So that's cool. Live performances don't even have to be expensive. You can go online and probably find a theatre or musical group in your area. Yeah, I'm talking about cinema though, right? Like, I get there's entertainment like that. There's lots of choices for entertainment, and obviously there's different values there. But for me, I love my movies. You know, I really do. The Venture movies, brother, just came out. I don't know what that is. I've been trying to do that, even since the up cost is low. I'll be full and I'll feel guilty I'm not finishing anything that I brought, says Suzuka. Yeah, embrace the not buying the large thing. I embraced that psychology like quite a while ago, like years ago. Because I always used to be someone where they'd offer you large, and I'd just go, yeah, go on then. It always seemed like a good deal, but like, you got to think like portion. Oh my god, what just elevated me there? Oh, no way. No way. Wait. That totally elevated me, right? Can I like... It kind of works, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what that's the game, but that's cool. Hey X, have you looked at any mod options to invest your knowledge into next? Kagarium or botany pots? I haven't looked at all. I keep meaning to do research in between streams, but I'm always on a treadmill with stuff. I'm never like as engrossed in an activity as I'd like to be. It's one of the things I'm trying to change by taking a bit of a break. I'm hoping that I can structure like my time on YouTube in a bit more of a portioned off way to give myself that free time to like investigate and experience just stuff a bit more like you did when you were younger. You know, that kind of carefreeness. I've experienced so much of it lately because I've been doing music again, and like progress with music is slow. I kind of have this like a little bit of a mentality of like, you know, like you're gonna bang out songs or you're gonna like be productive and come up with all this stuff. But like every time I do the music thing, it's just about how you feel when you're like in that space. I just don't really care about like, you know, like maybe I'm jamming on the keyboard for like an hour or something, and I just don't care like what the end result is. I'm just feeling the music, and sometimes it leads you somewhere. It reminds me of like, I've got this body of work of stuff that I've created, but it actually got created over like quite a long period of time, like it was years. So it might seem like I've got like a lot of songs, but then if you break it down by year and you think back over it, I can kind of see like how so much of it was just like hanging out with mates and like ambling around on the guitar, and every now and then you get like a whiff of something and start following it and turn it into a song slowly. And now my new mindset is kind of like, right, sit down, figure something out, bam, put it into, you know, your music editing software and think your way through it and get to the end. And it's like getting back into the music just totally highlights how different those types of thinking are. And I just love to like maybe find that kind of feeling with creating content again, which is kind of probably what it was like in the beginning to some extent. Hey Mothman, glad you like my music, thank you. Glad you like it. 24. Done. 5. Oh, I thought we needed a lot of those. We need 5. Oh, look at that. Exactly 5 left over. How about that? Alrighty. Give us a crystal. We're going to do one more run today. We're going to get that. We're going to get that level 24. We're going to get that sense of achievement. You know, like, hey, we had an objective and we just got there. I wonder also, I could probably craft some like double stack stuff. I reckon I need a little list for this game now. I need to start putting things in a list to keep my thoughts about it organized. Like, we can make these, right? Hey, we could really make those, I think. I got it over here. Like laminar. Okay, the upgrade base. So like silk essence. Let's do that after. Let's do one more raid with the current setup since it's still working, and then double the stack size after. We got the vial. We got our vault stake. I didn't forget to do anything, right? After our last, like, there wasn't like a bounty thing to claim. I don't think I forgot to do anything after our last run. Remind me if I did, chat, before we go back in. Give me those reminders. That looks correct to me, that hotbar. I think we're good, right? Oh, the where did it go? The crystal, that's the thing I'm missing. I knew I'm missing something. Oh, where did it go? It didn't go into there. Did I like just... Where did I put the crystal? Hanging sign to-do list, says Hit Frame. That's a cool idea. Put it in the game. Went into that one. Interesting. Is it a thing here? Hanging sign to-do list? Or do you just mean put them on signs? Like, create a sign and make it a hanging sign. I like the idea of just like bunging them onto signs and putting them in the base. If you shift over backpack, you can see contents. Oh, yeah. Huh. Thanks. Alright. Next run. Let's go get this thing started. Let's get the show on the road. That's what they say, isn't it? There's a road, there's a show. One needs to be on the other. Pouches in hotbar, it makes sense as it clears the room for you. I think they act the same there or here at the moment, so don't worry about it. Right. Okay, we just need XP. We want to get some laminar. That would be nice. Skip the first room. How many monoliths? Will it be 9? Will it be a scavenge? Okay. I will happily participate in attempting to do that. However, my current setup might make it awkward. So, it's kind of like a, let's keep track of it, but like, let's not make it an objective. Okay, so we skip the first room. By the way, direction is south. South is away from the vault. North will be the way back. I'm getting that right. I'm just, I can kind of see on the mini-map that there's something immediately around to the side. Oh yeah, I need to keep that slot on the hotbar full as well. Yeah, this shows up on that mini-map. So I will be doing some raiding of the chests, I guess. But I don't know, maybe skip over a few. If I start skipping and exploring, then I could be potentially be seeking out the scavenger stuff, but no. It's really just a case of, I think, have fun and try and find these patches right here. We'll probably get the XP that we need as long as we just keep doing stuff. So I think this one is just called Don't Overthink It. Ah, what? 1 ore? Man, I used to get loads of that laminar stuff, and now I'm getting pants. So much PvE. Oh my god, Mr. Frostman. Did he drop me something epic? I'm not sure. Take the loot. Making noises. Hi! I came in from the sky to say hello. Uh-huh. Oh, that made a nasty sound. Hey! Another bad guy. Hi! And, oh my god, there's, wait. What's going on with my sword here? Oh, weird. Feeling a little bit of latency there. Between, like, clicking and the responsiveness. That was odd. Guess we're looting these. Oh, you made my looting unsuccessful. Okay then. One over here. I'd like to find some more interesting loot. Oh, little guys. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons, am I? There it is. I was trying to press the javelin button. Hey, free together, you take it. Evil X, dear Shemmy, 63 months. Thank you so much for the tremendous support. Oh my god. It's difficult to focus on that right now. I imagine you'll understand. Thank you for your amazing support. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying the Vault Hunters, the new adventure. Bam. Yeah, I'm just going to crack on. Try and find the better stuff, right? Yes! No! Oh. I'm just going to say it. That was like... am I going to have trouble collecting this stuff? Is this going to slow me down? Might not actually be that bad. Right, one more of those. Come on, a couple more in here. We got so many early on. Now we seem to get none. That brings us up to 13. That's all we got, man. 13, right. Done that a little bit. What is that thing to the left of me? I immediately know what it is. It's the stuff to put your scavenged gear into. Right, let's continue heading... Is it north? We're heading south. North is the way back. I don't think I fully explored that room, but that's fine. I really need to split these up a bit. Okay, another one. Big open room. Easy to scout, maybe. Whew! Up we go. Ah. Okay, anything special? Get two together. And then that thing. Living up there. Hi. Okay, that's probably going to be a risky jump. Let's go down on this one. Ha! Clever. Okay, I'm looting this one because it's all together. I got a really itchy nose. Did I mention that? Oh my god, my nose is so itchy right now. Ripped page! We got 2 ripped page. That's actually not part of the scavenger hunt. Yeah, got to set up a scavenger pouch. Another one for the to-do list, right? I can see the utility of that now. Have it on your hotbar as well. Oh, this is good. This is good. I'll take this. Wait, where'd my javelin go? There it is. Always struggling to hit that key. Oh! Ow! You're dead. Right, best way to do this is probably to pillar up a little bit. How do we do these ones? Like that. Yeah, there's some of that extra scavenger loot. I'm getting the grips of it all. I'm getting the grips of it all. Come on. Hey, it made a noise. Down we go. Okay, they're coming. They're coming from all different sides. Oh! Do you know what I miss? I miss those gummy bear mobs. Whatever happened to those? Oh! Disappear, are we? Ow! Oh, your friend was so mean. Right, continue. Continue. Woo! Woo! Got him. Go on then. Oh, there's a guy coming. Oh no. Going away. Ha! Oh my god, those guys are so amazingly creepy. Amazingly creepy. Oh, by the way, there's something I really want to do. Just make a thumbnail at some point. Like the thumbnails for the second channel, I always just want to make them just look a little interesting each time, right? When you're inside a vault, it's the last thing you think of. But for some reason, I thought of it today. There's a gilded chest inside the wall. Oh, there was that thing hanging down. I did not notice it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there is. Lies were not told. Bang. Look at that. Oops. No, no. Press the right buttons. Oh my god, why is that? It's the wrong... Okay, I don't know why that's all going into my inventory. That's not right, is it? I thought that was going to go somewhere else. I don't understand. Huh. Actually, wait, gilded is yellow. We don't have a yellow backpack. Maybe it's one of the ones we didn't get around to filtering. Okay, maybe that is correct. Well, I'm gonna, can't even press the right button on my keyboard. Let's take that. I think I'm just going to go into the next area. I can't really quite remember how much of this one we explored. Keep moving. Hope you find something interesting. So north, this will be... Sorry, south. This will be our... North is getting back. South will be our way back. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put a couple extra blocks here. All one. You don't need any scavenger items from Wooden. I'm really not going for the scavenger stuff. Like, I'm rather unfocused because I just need to get to level 24. And I still haven't really got my head around, like, what to prioritize. Like, what do I need to progress? So we're just focusing on leveling up, and I'll take some wooden chests if I feel like it, kind of thing. Oh my god. I think that dropped something big. But the key thing is just finding some ore would be one thing, and then, you know, I'll pick up some loot if I feel like it, if I want to stand here for a second, or there's a bunch of them together. But yeah, there's like a little lack of objective, it feels like, until we get to that level 24. And hey, this is like what I'm looking for. Oh no, wait, what is this? That is not one I've seen before. That is a mustachio looking block. Oh my word, that block was so mustachio. Okay, this is exactly what we're here for. And I think we've got all the ores. Let's check it. See, 15 now. 15 to 20. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, let me out. Go on, we'll go that way then. Hi. Came here to destroy. And loot. I think I came from that way. Hey! Right in the action. Right in the action. Literally into it. Okay, so these ones are different. We do that, and then we go... Oh my god, it's gotten dark. Let me do all of this. Right, now here you can see an opportunity to put some junk into this space, right? That'll do for now. I think some of these scavenger items are creating a lot of junk. My favourite blocks. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, and one more. Cool. Ah! Whatever. Right, let's head down. Bam! Oh, tough guy. Oh, no, cactus. Oh, this guy's messing me up. Dude! Die already! Die already. Hey, ornate. Free to loot, apparently. Okay, go on then. Right. And that's that one done. Some of that stuff. Boo! Watch out for the little guy. Oh yeah, that thumbnail. Dang it, I had a thumbnail priority a minute ago. Forgotten it again. 4 at once. Excellent. Like here, right? Ugh. Right, there we go. We made a thumbnail of a room. Oh my god, it might be the death of me. It might literally be the death of me. Oh my word, it might actually be. Oh, wrong key. Okay, gotta get it. Gotta get away. Gotta get away, man. Gotta get away. Use that health file. Oh, dang. Whoo! Risky. Oh, for a thumbnail, I risked it. That makes that thumbnail valuable now. It means it was worthwhile. Oh my god, where did you come from? Because I literally almost died for that moment. So now, you ain't been clickbaited. Xisuma 2 viewers. You ain't been clickbaited at all. That was some action-packed moments to look forward to. Right, do the raiding. This is gonna... Yeah, it's mess up my inventory. Okay, probably just want to do that then. 11 minutes left. We're gonna turn back-ish now. How much of this area did I actually like get to? Okay, there's still clearly more stuff down here, and a living chest is a good chest. Or have we been here before? No. Grab all that loot. Satisfying, man. Satisfying. Hey, look at what I found. Right, let's get up and out. So, sometimes we find rooms... Oh, you're a bad dude. Sometimes we find rooms with like cool little extras in it, and those really make a loot run a lot of fun. A vault run even, should I say. I feel like, and I could just be imagining this, I feel like it's when you go off to the rooms at the side that you find those. Now, 10 minutes remaining. That's the way back. North is the way back. We're gonna go east, but we're gonna skip this room and then go north, just so I'm not turned around as we go through the next 1 or 2 rooms. And it gives us a little bit of an opportunity to maybe spot something epic in here if we're lucky, right? Like what's down here when we come back out. Oh, dang! That's what I'm talking about, man! Just got to remember the way out of here. That's a bit of luck. Just shoot on into a room. Hey, this looks like it's got enough for us. That's going to be our objective. And that makes this run excellent. Brilliant. Okay. The rest of the run is ours to do what we want. We have achieved an objective. Probably got a lot of XP. And that's all good, isn't it? Right. Remember, the way out was just up there, and it's in the right direction. So, why not have a look-see-loo? What's this? More ore? Go on, then. Go on, then. It's been a lucky day for ore. That probably means this is an actual, like, ore room. Yeah. So, if I want to just say, hey, actually, while we're here, let's do this, I can now. Whoops, getting some of the wrong blocks there. Let's check our inventory. Wow, absolutely disgusting. Just going to throw stuff. It's the scavenger hunt that's really messing it up, isn't it? I think we're full up a couple of times over because of that. Is that that's the end of that little area. So, 9 minutes remaining. Oh, someone's saying, try to remember the layout of this room since it's one of 4 ore rooms. Do you get 4 ore rooms per vault or something? Hey, I need to mark the exit big time. So we'll just remember there's 3 on either side if we're going to hang around up here. Ah! That was like 1 block off. Yep, this is an ore room. So we can make this our objective and just snag all this stuff, I guess. Alright, is that all of it? Go on then, you get to live. There are only 4 possible layouts for ore room, not necessarily a vault. Okay, just the layout. Oh, sorry, dude. Maybe not so sorry. There might be one hidden under there. I'm just going to move on. Still in the top area, so should be good to find some other stuff, right? Hang on a minute. That's led us to this space, and then it's all kind of dead ends. Wow, interesting. Is there actually more to see in this room then? It kind of feels like it, maybe. Oh, managed to press 2 keys at once then. On to the next one. I looted it all. Yeah, it seems so, doesn't it? What? Wow, this is really open. I've not quite seen as big an open room as this. And I've gone straight to a lame chest. Let's go up. Oh, let's go down then. I got to remember north is the... West is the way back. Sorry, west is the way back, right? What am I doing? What am I doing? We're looking for stuff that's going to be good and epic. I'm not... Oh my god, these guys are boosted. Oh, okay, I don't like you. Let's just go to the next room. We got 6 minutes. Am I going the right way? West, right? Oh my god, I can't remember because I'm an idiot. Dude, this... Okay, that's it. Go away. How did I come into this room again? Does that feel like it? That doesn't feel like it. Heading north from here. Thank you, chat. You are legends. North is that way. Did we come in? Yeah, that feels like it as well. Okay. Not sure. Yeah, it looks like it's just a regular wooden one. Okay. Right, so the next one we're going to go left. I don't know if it's the one before the portal or not, but that'll be the move here. Might just take some lame loot to finish it off. Lame loot. Lame loot. Oh, they're coming after me. They can do that. What's up here? Take some lame loot. I don't know why I keep calling it lame loot. It's probably not fair. I don't know this mod pack enough to know if that stuff becomes like invaluable or not. But that's what I'm calling it, man. It's just called lame loot to me. I think we activated these ones from below. 5 minutes left. Yeah, those guys got activated already. Oh, this doesn't actually lead up, does it? Go on, we're heading down. Go on, all together now. Take some full damage to make my life easier. Oh my god! I think they just came from the other side. Alright, this might be tricky. Oh! Oh my word! That is not a good time to press the wrong key, man. Oh, just... faced. Dived right in there. God. This is not going well. Okay. Stuff is getting activated everywhere at the moment. I can hear it all going off. Oh! Oh! You keep coming, didn't you? Give me all that XP. Give me all that XP. This better be worth it. I heard a ding. Dings are good, right? Okay, that's good. Guess we're taking all the lame loot. Ah! Noises! Oh gosh, I can't press the right key! Ever! Oh my god. Do you remember what I was telling you earlier about being knackered? So true. So true. Clearly. Oh my god, there's loads of you. Oh, chicken! Chicken there. Hi! Right, I really got turned around down here. But north is our way out. However, didn't I want to turn to the left? I gotta work on this. I don't know if it's because it's late or not. So north is that way. I think we go north one more. 3 minutes, yeah. We want to find the portal room and loot that room now. So we go left here. If I'm not allowed to, I need to go back a room. Nope, we're good, we're good. Wait, east? Did I turn... Oh, maybe... Let's check it, since we're halfway here. Oh my god, how am I pressing that key instead of the other? Nope, someone in chat was just trying to troll me. Just trying to troll me. So, did I mark it? I don't think I marketed it special, did I? We just put it down. So that's the portal. So we have 3 minutes in this room. Let's head down and just see what's down the bottom here. Oh, the first room was an ore room? For real? That's funny. That's funny. Hey! Pistachio! Do you think Mumbo should, like, create his own ice cream brand and call it Pistachio? I think that would be genius. And I hereby collect 20% royalties. As you do. And I hereby collect 20% royalties, he said. So cheeky. It was a good business idea. The joke being, why do I have to explain the joke, man? Should I explain the joke? Should I tell you why it's funny? I don't think I should. I've got this deep instinct to explain the joke, which will just make it not funny, you know? Then you'll, because some of you won't even know what it is, and then you'll be like, oh, I thought that was funny, but now it's really just lame. It's just lame now that you explained it, X. I used to like you, but now I think you're pretty weird. The chat is literally saying don't explain. Why no Silk Touch? Because we want Fortune to get more loot and stuff, right? Okay, I am really... Yeah, I'm being a goose. Let's just get out of here. Like, maybe 30 seconds of looting. It's probably a good idea to know how long it takes to run back. Like, it really is about 5 seconds. But, hey, that was... Do I want to take anything from this room? Probably not. That was that. And that was a good one. That was a good one. X, do you like Vault Hunters until now? What do you like the most? You know, Vault Hunters, I never played it. Oh. Ah. But I didn't remember seeing chunky mobs in that one. I never not liked it. I just kind of like, I knew Iskall was doing his thing, and it was just never the right time for me to jump in and do something modded. But then I was looking for an experience, and I thought I'd give Vault Hunters a go. And I think the reason why I didn't jump in sooner is probably because I knew it wasn't going to be a traditional, let's say, type of experience. But then that's exactly what I moan about as well. I'm like, oh, all these mod packs, they just do the same thing over and over again, man. We can make some really cool decorative stuff with some of those pieces, by the way. Like, we put like skeleton bones up around our base and stuff. It's going to be super cool. Let's actually, let's think. Right, we struggle with all of this loot organisation. So let's keep our hotbar clear down the bottom. Let's keep it like this is what I'm saying. So we've got a shoveling with a small size. That actually looks pretty decent. So I press B first of all. All we've got to do is extract, right? I can't use the insert feature, but that's fine. So... anything here that I need to keep? Nope. Oh, by the way, we've got our bounty box. We'll do that in a second. Then we've got to go over here and I've got to put these in my hotbar for that bit. Okay. Makes sense. I think actually what I'll do then is that. Okay. Yoink all of that stuff. Extract. Throw that. If I throw it on the floor, it'll go back into my backpack. Goes into here. Everything else there. Oh, no. We got a thing. We got a thing. I need a place to put the things. One of those. Insert. Or drag it all in. Yeah. Rotted old book. Is it now? Let's extract all of that. I don't think we've got everything out of here. Okay. Are these things like mystery eggs? I've got a few of those now. Ah, look, more of these again. I keep asking chat and I'm just in the middle of doing everything, so I gotta work on that. I really gotta work on that. Let's extract. Didn't we raid a few ornates? I seem to remember getting some ornates in there. Maybe not. Right, then it's the shulker boxes. And look at that, we've got some stuff to open there. Let's go back again. While in inventory, not hotbar, if you hover pouch, you can press B to open selected pouch. Yes, I gotta learn that one, So much learning for me to do, right? But look at how much stuff I have picked up. I know I might seem like a bit of a goose, but I've definitely picked up like a bunch of stuff. I've been learning. Been getting there slowly, you know. Right, that is nice and clean. So that's all backpack and pouches done, except for apparently 2 items. Then, yeah, just got to take those. Then we got to grab the one from here. Put these back into these slots. Put away this. Oops. Right, let's roll those. Let's double check what they are. Rare plus and common plus. So good chances. Oh, they're axes though. The idol looks super cool. Okay. Over here we want to claim our bounty. Nice. We're going to pick another one. We won't do that today. Although with the way things are going, that's probably a pretty good pick. We also made it to level 24, which means we get to advance in the quest book stuff. Okay, what did that give me? It all went into here. And then probably some of it, if any more, went into there, because there were, yeah, 4 things in total. Cool. Open up this stuff. I heard a noise. We got a fire element. Right, the axes I'm told are pretty naff, so we tend to skip over them. So that thing, common versus a rare. A donor affinity, I don't even know what that is yet. I think the idol goes in here. Can't wait to put those up somewhere in the base. Getting quite excited for the base now, aren't I? Like seeing all these items and textures. We've got to find a way to throw them all together. Don't we scrap these things? Yep. Cool. Chuck that into here. Nice. And look at how many items. Oh my god, we've got so many items and fancy textures. Look at... Hey, there's some of that stuff in there. So many cool things. Calls of Doom, thank you for gifting a sub to Shinny. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting our community with the gifted sub. Let's take a couple of minutes here to answer some questions, especially about like all the stuff I keep waffling on about. Question: how useful is it for you if we send chat messages here during vaults? Because most of the time it feels like screaming into the void. Well, I don't know. I feel like I've been looking at it. Like I don't. Here's something that I've noticed. Sometimes you share messages from people who are talking authoritatively in chat, but then it turns out like, you know, what they say isn't true or whatever. So sometimes I look over and it's just like, I don't know. Like there's some messages that got shared for going in the wrong direction. So like, you know, I'm paying attention. It's just, and it definitely does help, right? It really does help. But like, I don't answer everything. What is the thing that you called that you're putting stuff into, says Griff. It's the storage inventory. It's written at the top of the screen. It's not easy to respond to every message on stream, and in the vault it's even harder. Yeah, but I've got like I've got a separate chat with my mods over here. Try to go to the things that multiple people say. I can try to be more attentive about direction, but yeah. I'll keep doing it then, I suppose. Yeah, mate, don't stress yourself out about it, dude. Like, you know, like, you're dealing with a bunch of chaos that comes from chat too. Maybe just like, I guess, I don't know, it's hard to describe like what's the more pertinent thing to put through really, because I don't know what information's like gonna make sense, right? But it's just some stuff comes through and it's like, of course, and then you can proceed. And other stuff comes through and it's like, I don't know, like it's maybe like, hey, you should have gone in that direction, and I'm like, oh no, that can't be right because of X, Y, Z. The best thing to do is probably to I don't know, just don't worry about it too much. Nothing has to be perfect. Let's read some more chat. Ellie Jelly says, just play like no one's watching unless there's things you want answers to. Too much backseat gaming just ruins the fun sometimes, I think. Yeah, and I feed into that by asking questions too much. It's kind of like my way of like filling the space, I guess, is I constantly let you know what I'm thinking about. I've got all these little questions that I need answer for. But like the whole dynamic like makes it really bad because I'm always moving on to the next thing and doing the next thing. And if I weren't streaming, I might like pause the game and go look it up or like make a note. And so I'm just a constant stream of questions, and then I get to the end here, and I tell you what, I can't remember half the stuff I was talking about in the vault. So, obviously I'm learning though, like we're putting together some knowledge and making some progress and starting to understand the Vault Hunter stuff. I think what I really want to do, I'm starting to get that base building itch at the moment. Like it's starting to come together a bit. But next stream we are actually going to be focusing on the questline book thing. So we're going to be doing... Wow, I love that. That's so zippy. We're going to be doing like the level 24 stuff and then proceeding from there. You know what? I was kind of annoyed that this was in the wrong place, right? But maybe what I should have done is thought, why don't we go move this? I'm not even sure if much of what I've put ends up in here. That certainly has a lot of stuff. I don't know if it prioritizes like these spaces over here. This might just be the stuff that I put here first. But I think it might be easier to just clear out a big space and then come here and like build this again, but in a space that we can start from. Like maybe we just flip this around so it's facing the other way, and then all of this space in this direction gets to be our base, you know? That seems like a really good idea, actually. And I think I might be able to flip it, like, literally in the same spot if I wanted to. Where are all those torches? I used to have torches in there. Here they are. Got to keep the area lit. Flower Crown Princey, thank you for the raid. Welcome all the raiders. Appreciate it. You can make a quantity key to see the number of items of each drawer. Yes, I've played with this model a lot. You can also see it just by looking at it. I'm just trying to remember. It kind of feels like maybe those are the items I put in. Like, for example, the chains. If I put in a stack of chains because we wanted it to be here, well, we've picked out loads of chains, so clearly this thing isn't prioritizing it. It might also just prioritize whatever's closest. That's an interesting idea. So if we type in chain... Yeah, so like it's obviously stored lots of chains elsewhere, right? Now, in theory, it gets from over here, so there should now be no chains here, which there isn't. And I think you're allowed to just do this. It could be the root that it's close to as well. I'm going to move both, right? Which may be a terrible idea. Don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot about that again, didn't I? And I just need to do this once when someone tells me, and it'll help me remember. If I press B, there you go. Like, it opens it up. See, that's one of those things in the vault. I'm like, gotta remember that. And it's like, this time I did. Okay, so now, let's go put these chains in, as well as this other stuff. Did it end up over here? It didn't. So it picked this stuff over here first. I don't know why it does that. But there you go. That's what it does. I think you have to click on the link cable connecting to the drawer controller and change the number. Yeah, that stuff's been taken out of the pack. That's not a thing anymore. Remember to set your pouches to pick up contents only and press save this time. Right, pouch to pick up contents only. Oh! Wait, not that one. This one. That one. Yes. Even though we've got 3 slots. Pick up contents only. And save. Wait, is it here? Match backpack contents. Then those don't get filled up. Right, I think I'm going to rearrange this a little bit now. So, do that. And go to this one. Nope. There. Do that. So yeah, they're matched. They're matched. This. Yeah, that way in. That one's not, but it doesn't pick up these. So they will be junk items appearing in my inventory now that I need to shuffle away. Yeah, because we put living first. You see, now it strikes me as if we're doing that this should be arranged like so, right? And that one should be there. So when I press B, we're looking at the one that does pick up stuff. I think that's the way to do it. It also picks up double stacks. That makes a lot of sense to me. Check your curio slot. Did you equip a pouch? Yes. We just changed it right now. That's literally what we just did. It wasn't useful and it destroys your world. If they would remove the whole mod. Wait, what's this? My world hasn't been destroyed. You were going to craft a stack upgrade after the vault. Yeah, I don't have time to do it now. There's like a lot of things. I think I need to start developing a little to-do list. So maybe the next stream we go into an attitude with like, let's pull together and do stuff around this area. Smarten things up, craft useful things, and obviously investigate our level 24 book. We are now level 24. We've got 3 unspent skill points, so we could probably grind out yet another level in the next one and maybe get speed free or whatever. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today's stream. So peeps, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the follow button. If you want to catch more Vault Hunters, I'm streaming the same time tomorrow and the following day as well. So Monday and Tuesday. Right now I'm going to pick a channel for us to raid. And I'm going to pick a random Minecraft channel today, I think. I'll do the little search and see if anyone else is playing Vault Hunters, right? Other than me. Yeah, no. What? Come on. What are you doing? Jeez, right. Windows be doing Windows things. Okay, yeah, I got one for you. I got one for you. Someone's playing it. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. Try again. There we go. That works. Right. That's it. Thank you so much. And take care. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.